Hello and welcome to the Miscellaneous Bullshit Podcast. I'm Sean Lavelle, and as always, I'm joined by resident Star Wars sciolist Tanner Clark. If you haven't done so yet, please check us out on Instagram at MBPod and on Twitter at Podcast Bullshit. You can also email us at yo@mbpod.com. That's yo@mbpod.com. We are joined today by a special guest that we'll introduce properly in just a moment. And now, without further delay, this is Miscellaneous Bullshit.
Some people look at me and be like, man, that's an awful person. He's kind of awesome. And I don't know who this is.
That's how Trump got elected.
Man, I mean, it sounds like he kind of has his shit together now, a little maybe. Although he is just hanging out with his buddy, drinking bourbon.
But at least he admits that I was right. He was the worst.
Get someone on the phone, send an email, talk to someone who knows someone who knows someone.
Yep.
And get shit done.
Figure it out.
Get it done. If you like pumpkin pie, then jump off a bridge. They are pumpkin pie is the worst.
You like pumpkin pie? Drink and drive. Okay? Drink and drive. I can't stay.
Look, we've had the fucking conversation.
Tune in
before.
next week to my
We've had
own
the
podcast,
fucking conversation before.
MB podcast starring Tanner Clark only.
Crazy.
So I don't care about your politics, LeBron James. However, that's not a political issue, so keep talking about it, man.
That's easy. That's easy to get confused, though.
So what'd you call him?
It is a
When you introduced him?
stylist.
A stylist?
Stylist. Yeah.
Prick.
Did you looked up the definition?
I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, wait. I
Yeah,
put it
you're
in
an
here. Just a
asshole.
stylist, a person who pretends to be knowledgeable and well informed. That's you.
It describes you to a
That's
T.
you on the topic of Star
To a
Wars
T.
perfectly.
Yeah, that's just about everybody.
All right.
There you go. Exactly. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I'll take it.
All right, here we go. Our miscellaneous cocktail of the week is the French 75. French 75.
Not a real drink,
It is a real drink.
Champagne's in it?
but it's good.
It is legitimately my favorite cocktail. It's my favorite.
Serious.
Yeah, it really is. It's not my favorite thing to drink. I mean, I like drinking just whiskey, but it is definitely my favorite cocktail. It was like the first cocktail I made that was kind of fancy, required some
Oh, yeah. It's
effort.
fancy. Took you 35 minutes to make them.
It did.
It took him a while.
Jeez.
No doubt. So it is 2 ounces Bombay Sapphire gin, 3/4 ounces of fresh lemon juice, half an ounce of simple syrup. Put all that in a shaker over ice, shake it up, strain it into a champagne flute, top it up with brut champagne or sparkling wine, and then garnish with a lemon twist. And I
Nice.
chose this because, New Year's coming up. There's
Yeah.
going to be a lot of
Good
champagne
call.
flowing.
Yeah.
So I
that's
just
true.
figured we'd start right now.
Bottles popping.
So that is the...
Dude, it tastes like a Zima. Like a Zima.
Oh, I have a story about Zima.
Zima. Don't we all, man?
No, you don't want to know this one. Now, do I have to finish this?
You drink
You don't have to. I'll drink
I'm
it.
kidding.
I'll drink it. Jeez,
delicious.
man. I mean, I'll
it.
finish it.
Not the drink, the joke. Drink's garbage. Drink fucking sucks.
Jeez, man. God, shots
It-
fired. Starting early tonight,
It
huh?
tastes like a Zima, for sure.
We are starting early tonight. So anyway,
I'm hoping I got a teammate in this one.
well, I think you just may. So our guest this evening is Kevin Nolan.
Wait, who?
Kevin
Yeah,
Nolan.
exactly.
Okay. That's honestly, it's really awkward because I thought we got the guy from Weeds, Kevin Nealon. So
He's a little older than me.
I don't have any questions.
Are you a little disappointed? Oh, you wrote all the wrong questions.
I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared.
All right.
I'm so confused. Oh my. Okay, sorry. Okay, just keep going. We'll figure it out.
Well, Kevin
Yes.
is a dear friend of mine.
Yes.
Dear friend to me and Cheyenne. Kevin, you have worked in the mental health field for 30 years now?
Yeah, going on 31.
That's
Okay.
interesting. So what does that mean? Doing what?
I started in a psychiatric facility,
Okay.
so a hospital.
Yep.
Started out as a mental health worker working on every type of unit, you name it.
Okay.
Adolescent, adult, children,
Uh-huh.
eating disorders, which let me tell you, that's a rough one.
Yeah. I can imagine.
Geriatric.
Uh-huh.
Just worked my way up, went to school,
Yeah.
got my bachelor's in social work,
And so, like, I don't want to cut you off too early, but
Cut me
like,
off.
before we get too far into it, you said worked your way up. So, like, what did you start doing? Like, what were you doing exactly? And then,
Just working the floors.
okay, so
So-
just helping out and everything like that.
Basically, I had a charge nurse above me,
Okay.
and we basically dealt with all the patients.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, so just worked my way up,
Mm-hmm.
got into assessment and referral, which were we did. That's where we did all the assessments and admissions.
Right.
And now I'm doing marketing. And I'm you laugh. I look.
Marketing.
Yeah, a little different.
Yeah,
It's a business.
switch gears a little bit.
Yeah, just a bit. Business development and marketing for a hospital in Southern California.
There you go.
Okay, so how do you market the hospital?
Exactly.
No, I'm,
No,
the challenge?
that's a good question.
I'm really
Yeah.
curious.
And the reason why that's a good question
Yeah.
is that I get asked that all the
Yeah,
time.
and you got an answer though, because you're the right guy for the
Oh,
job.
yeah.
So let's hear it. Let's hear it.
So what we do is we market to all the emergency rooms,
Okay.
hospitals, emergency rooms.
Big
case-
posters in the emergency room.
We'll put flyers up.
there we go. There we go.
They won't
Do you hand out coupons? Is that buy one get one?
buy one.
Yeah, absolutely.
1 day, get 2 days. Yeah.
There you go. There you
Okay.
go. I like
No,
it.
so in California,
Mhm.
the problem is right now is that they have a lack of beds.
Right.
So what we do is we go out to, and if you know California, Southern California is huge. We're spread out.
Yep.
So we market to about 100 hospitals throughout Southern California, LA County, Orange County, San Bernardino,
Yeah.
Riverside. Yeah, pretty much it.
Okay.
So we're going to all the hospitals, just letting them know what
It's a
services
lot of
we
hospitals.
offer.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
hospitals out there.
I have
I've never been out that way, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Never. Farthest I made it is Vegas, and I stopped.
Oh, that's a beautiful place. to
Yeah,
stop,
it's
too.
decent. It's decent.
Nothing
It's
wrong
decent.
with Vegas.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
so
no doubt.
so
So
that's
you've never been to
I've
California?
never been to California.
It's-
I've never been to
He's
California.
coming
I'm-
soon. He's coming soon.
Yeah,
good.
hopefully. Yeah,
Hey.
hopefully we'll head out that way.
You guys can stay with us in Rancho.
There we go.
There we go.
It's a beautiful
Hey,
place.
that's half the battle as a place to stay.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
it's
it's
expensive.
bad
It's
out there.
expensive for me. You know, I'm 26, man. 26. I got bills, guy. I got bills. So if you can help me out with that, I'd really appreciate it.
I've got a spare bedroom for
Jeez.
you.
There we go.
I want the master.
Ellie and I will move. We'll move
Oh
for
my
you.
god, this guy's no.
Oh
You're,
yeah, I'm
You're
on
an
your side.
asshole, man.
dude. Is he too nice?
He's being
not-
generous.
he's too nice for the
He's
show.
being generous.
No,
and
no.
you're
No.
Oh, wait for the drugstore.
Just wait for it. Okay.
Jeez.
Anyway, so yeah, I get asked that a lot.
Right.
How do you market a hospital?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just market our psychiatric facility because there are a lack of beds to different emergency rooms, case management departments, social services
Yeah.
departments. We go to all over the place.
Okay.
So we pretty much cover 100 hospitals.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah. So that's interesting. So like, what's the day to day for you? You're going to work tomorrow. What are you doing?
First thing I do is I run a couple reports to see what patients came in the day before, what hospitals referred them. Then I keep track of what patients are in the hospital that can step down into a partial program.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of boring,
Yeah.
but you know what? It's something that we have to do to make.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And since we're for profit, we have to make budget.
Yeah.
And if we don't make budget, guess what? Guess who goes first?
Yeah.
This guy
the
right
marketing
here.
guy.
The
yeah,
marketing
right.
guy. Like, do we
Marketing
really need to
goes.
market this place? Like, do we really need to?
Obviously, that's not working.
People
That's
need
not
this
working out
hospital,
right.
You know, that's funny you say that because the vice president of our division, I remember coming in about 3 or 4 years ago going, we get rid of the whole marketing department if we wanted to, and we'd still get patients. And I agreed with him. I said, you're absolutely
yeah,
right.
you're
We
right.
would.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
would.
Yeah, get rid of me. Go ahead.
So day to day is just depends on if it's a Monday
yeah.
or let's say a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Monday, I'm putting out fires left and right from hospitals that have referred to us. Let's say they're a bad patient.
Yeah.
How can you get a bad psychiatric patient? You believe me, you can't.
No, absolutely. No, I understand.
Believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can
So-
only imagine.
It's just
So what drew you into that field? Was it? Did you just fall
Was it
into it and you
opportunity?
liked
Yeah.
it?
to be honest.
Yeah.
My mom worked as a psychiatric technician.
Okay.
Oh, so
Or,
you
I'm
came
sorry.
by. So you came by it honest.
She's
The
a
family business.
A pharmacy
there you
tech.
go.
I'm sorry, pharmacy tech, not psychiatric
Okay.
tech. Pharmacy tech. She said, the hospital needs male staff to work in it. And I went, oh, let me try. So I
Yeah.
applied. The beautiful thing is they all knew me from when I was a little kid.
Right.
Because back in the day, they used to have parties during the summer. You'd go to the beach. The hospital would pay for everything.
Yeah.
Christmas party. So here I'm a
Absolutely.
little kid going with my parents.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody knew me. I interviewed once. Shirley Carls, never forget her. She hired me right on the spot.
Right on the
That's
spot.
awesome.
Male staff.
You got spunk
And then
kids.
you
And
liked
from
it
there,
and you
I
grew
loved it.
and okay.
I worked on an adolescent unit and then moved into a locked unit. Now, here's the beauty of this locked unit.
Okay.
This is 1987, 1988, so I'm dating myself. It's okay. It's okay. They housed... Yeah,
30. You're 37.
thank you.
Yep.
So, somewhere around there.
Good math. He's the math guy.
I'm the,
He's
I'm
the
the
numbers
math guy.
guy.
I'm the math guy on the show. Don't worry about it.
You're awesome. So anyways, on the locked unit, we housed adolescents and adults on the same unit.
Really?
Really.
It doesn't.
It's unheard of now.
It
You
doesn't
couldn't
seem
do
like
it.
a good idea.
So they're interacting with each other? Or?
Well, no, my job, because I handle the adolescents, is to keep them separated.
Okay.
Mhm.
Pretty difficult because you're all
Yeah.
on the same unit.
Yeah.
But we had a waiver by the state of California. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but come on here. You'll sign it
yeah,
off.
sign
You're good
this.
to go.
Yeah.
You're good to go.
Initial sign.
But I will-
and that's it.
But I will say, nothing ever happened on my shift.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Never.
There you
So
go.
anyway, so I fell into it.
That's cool.
Fell into it, and then I decided, I'm going to school for this. Went to school. I hate school. By
Yeah.
the way,
Hey, you're in good company.
You and me both.
Mm-hmm.
that's why I don't have a master's, by the way. I stopped. I had to stop. But anyways, and I just worked my way up.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's cool.
Like you said, you came by honest, man. That's good. And sometimes, often, especially in my life, the best things come from opportunity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Just
yes.
randomly. You
See an
know what I mean?
opportunity,
Just
take
kind
an opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? Just you got to know when to take it. You got to
That's
know which
true.
ones to take. You know what I mean?
Speaking of opportunities, I believe you just closed on a pretty big opportunity recently, right? Just got married?
Just got married 2 months ago.
Newlywed.
Yes.
there we
2
go.
months ago.
There's the ring
There
to
it is.
prove
There we go. Hey,
Physical evidence.
to be young and in
You need
love. It's beautiful.
It's
beautiful.
My wife would love you for that one.
Yeah, there you go. And, of course, I think you know this.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we've talked about
Yeah,
it.
let's talk about it.
But Kevin married one of my best friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I'm very close with.
Yeah, well, I know that.
From back in the day. And so, you married into this friendship, Kevin.
I did. Sean was in my wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
I was in the wedding, man.
Didn't even
know-
like you. Had to be in the wedding.
Had to be. He had to put me in.
Bless. And now you made him come out here to
Really?
do the
We have to
podcast.
put-
This dude's from California. You made him fly out here to do the podcast. It's ridiculous.
I was like,
This guy
hey,
doesn't even like you.
This is how it's going to be in this family situation. You fly out and do the podcast.
Yeah.
No exceptions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because
Hey.
I mean, honestly, it's one of those things where, like, in the back of your mind, in the back of his mind, you guys know, like he's throwing things in Ellie's ear. You know what I mean? This guy doesn't want to do the podcast. I don't know if he's right for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna be right for you if he doesn't want to do the podcast.
Yeah.
He's
what
got to
is
be on
the-
board with that.
What is the limit on annulment? It's like it's 90 days,
absolutely.
right?
She's
Like,
close.
You'll be okay.
I thought it was 6 months. Come on, man.
Is it 6 months? No, I've looked this up. I've looked it up.
Trust me, I know.
I know.
I know. I got to behave for a little bit longer, just a
Longer,
little
and
bit
then I'm
longer.
in.
Yep,
Then you're
absolutely,
good.
absolutely.
But yeah, so married life.
It's great, right?
It's awesome.
Yeah, good.
We lived together though for 3 years, so
Yeah.
not much has changed.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Other than this, heavy weight on my finger.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
How's that going? The ring.
Oh, wonderful.
You like having a ring on your finger?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay. See, I don't
rocks
know.
it,
I've
man.
never been married. I'm
He's got a
26.
stylish
But like,
ring.
no, I'm just saying,
Look
like, regardless of, I'm not even worried about the style. I'm just worried about having a ring on my finger.
No, you'll
Really?
be fine.
Yeah.
You'll
really?
be fine.
It's,
You'll be
it's
okay.
on there. It's
It's
secure.
on there. It's secure, and if you're happy, it's perfect. Look at Sean.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
had his for 10
You'll be
years.
all
Going on 10 years.
Going on 10 years.
That's
Yeah, we're going to talk
awesome.
about that. Yeah. Oh, we're going to talk
Sorry,
about it.
I'm sorry. I didn't-
You can bring it up. But yeah, we're going to talk about that.
Yeah.
We're going to get
Yeah.
into it.
We're
We're talking
gonna- we're
about
gonna
you
get
right
into it a
now.
little bit.
So for me, when I first met Sean, it was trial by fire.
Yeah, absolutely.
I-
Dude, that's
I-
how this guy meets people. Like, literally.
Yeah.
Like, his wife makes friends, and then she's like, I got this fucking guy. you got a fucking guy? Because I got this fucking
I
guy.
got this guy right here.
Will your guy entertain my fucking guy? Like,
So
and that's what she does.
So it's quite amusing because it was at one of our friends, Ellie's friends'
Yes.
birthday parties,
Mhm.
and Ellie, forewarned me. Well, you're going to meet Sean and Joe.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, what's worse that can happen? Boy,
Yeah.
nothing bad.
You didn't
nothing
know.
bad.
You didn't
But-
know.
But I had Joe's wife, Kristen.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had Sean. I had met Cheyenne
Yeah.
a couple days before. Yeah, they did the 20 question, not 20
Yeah,
questions.
man.
Come on.
We're just protective. We're just protective,
and I love
dude.
that. I
That's
love that about
protective
you
of our
guys.
That's
friends.
yeah, I mean, and that's cool.
I
But
love
that's
that
always
about
the
you guys.
worst, man. That's always the worst. Like, I mean, in this
Just
situation,
saying.
it was like friends, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, it's like the whole like meet the family and everything like that. You just get like the, oh man,
Dude,
was-
I'm just
it's like
saying.
who is this guy?
Like, you can't be bringing
No,
scrubs
I
around. That's
no,
all I'm
that's
saying.
true.
No scrubs.
That's true. No scrubs. No scrubs.
I wore scrubs, but I wasn't a scrub.
But you're not a scrub.
I'm not
Yeah,
a scrub.
You're not a
Not a
scrub.
scrub.
No, you're not
No.
a scrub.
No, it was interesting because I want to say 4 or 5 of Ellie's female friends grilling me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah. And then I had to stand next to Sean here and Joe, who I just met, which is a friend of Sean's, and try to make small talk. You know?
Yeah,
That's all you can
absolutely,
do.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Luckily for you, this guy will talk plenty.
Oh.
Like, you know what I mean? This guy,
I'm gonna
This
talk.
guy will talk plenty. There's very few people that he won't talk to.
I'm gonna talk.
And then once the alcohol's, there's no one he
me
won't
tell you,
talk to.
I'm
No
talking
one.
to everyone.
I have 2 sons. You know, one's 20, 27, 20, 24. And they love this guy.
Yeah,
They sat there when we were at the beach house. They
We had a great
loved
time.
talking to this
Yeah.
guy because they said he can talk about
He can.
anything.
He can.
We had a-
And
we had
he's
a blast.
He's a stylist. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
That's
He-
awesome.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
the opposite of that.
The thing is, he is a great guy, but he's like your airport bar worst nightmare.
No way.
You know what I mean? Like you're you know what I mean? You're just trying to.
I'm your airport bar fantasy, man. You want to hang out. You want to hang out with this.
It's like, you
You
know,
want the
you're so
stories.
pissed off your flight got delayed, and you're like, let me go get this Jack and Coke real quick, and then you got this fucking
I
guy,
got to talk to
You
him all
want
night.
the stories.
and he's all chipper at the bar. 12 drinks in, and he's like, yeah, flight got delayed. Guess I'm here for 8 more hours. And he's happy about it. You know what I mean? Dude, whenever we went to Vegas, he was praying our flight got delayed. He was like, you know, we got work to do and shit, but whoa. Hey, I'm trying to hang out.
Trying to hang out,
I
meet
gotta-
some people.
I got to talk to some people
Goodness.
here.
Yeah, no, he's a great guy, and the fact is, you know, like I told Ellie, you know what I mean? Whenever she came down here, you guys got some good people right
Oh,
here.
yeah.
You got some good people right here, and now you know me,
Yeah.
so it's even better,
Makes it that much better.
way better.
But I
like
Or
if you
something
ever
like
come out
that.
this way again, just drive right through Kentucky back to Evansville. I got you.
oh, you're in Indiana.
Yeah, absolutely,
Sweet.
dude. I would never be caught. Oh my god.
I need to know,
no.
is there a Bank of America in Indiana?
No, because
Evansville?
Indiana's the worst. Indiana doesn't
We
have
have
anything.
an Evansville Teachers Federal Credit Union, which is the bank that he uses, and he lives in Kentucky. Okay, so there you go.
I will
His
s-
account number is 469.
I will say this: Evansville, the airport there.
Yeah.
Oh, the best
God.
airport
Dude,
ever.
well, because you're in and out real fast. That's why
Yeah.
you're saying that.
This guy
That's why
parked-
he's saying that,
this
because it's
guy-
super small.
This guy parked at the curb, and I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, you can't do that in California.
Dude, and you
No.
can park at the curb and get out of your car and
Well,
go inside.
that's what he did.
Truthfully,
That's what he did.
truthfully, they put up signs to tell you not to do that like 2 years ago.
But they have 2
I just
workers
ignore
there.
it.
Who's enforcing
I just
it?
ignore it.
Who's
I'm
enforcing
walking
it?
straight
You know what
up.
I mean? When my bag got lost, I went back there and had to get it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? 2 days later or whatever. And that's what I did. I was like, no flashers necessary, dude. I'm just putting the car in park. Key still in the ignition. You know what I mean? Ran inside. Got my stuff because there's no line.
No one.
There's no one there. You know what I mean? And whatever.
You have 2 gates.
Took a little 6-seater out for a fucking lap around. You know what I mean? Evansville.
Did a flyby?
Dude,
Fly by the tower?
You can do anything there. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? I approached the fucking the detector and everything
That's
like
awesome.
that, and he was like, "It doesn't work. Just go."
Just go on.
Go. I mean, realistically,
you
they don't
through.
care. I mean, how many people? If you had a bomb, how many people are you gonna kill? 6. Plus
That's
the
it.
pilot. Plus the pilot. 7.
It's not even worth the staff.
And you're one
to-
of them, so really just
Yeah.
6. You know what I mean? It's not that big of a
fine.
deal. They just let you
Just
go.
let it
Just
slide.
let it go, man.
No, my,
Drugs, guns, whatever. Take it.
my driver's license was expired when I came out here the first time.
Right,
And they let me right through.
They let you right through?
He looked at
Yeah,
me and
looks
said, oh, yeah.
good.
Oh,
Looks
yeah,
good
that's
to
you,
me.
buddy.
Yeah, no problem.
All
No problem.
you.
He
No
didn't know
problem.
math. He didn't know
Yeah.
math. It's
Yeah.
all good.
Get out of here.
I
You
told
could
him how
never
old
get
you
away
were.
with that at
You know what I
LAX.
mean?
You
I
would
helped- I
never
helped you
get
out.
away with that at LAX.
I helped you out.
No, LAX, no.
Never.
Ontario, you might.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's similar to Evansville, but it's getting bigger and more crowded.
Well, they
Ontario
got China
Airport.
Air in there.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
got China
really?
Air. Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Got a
this-
flight to China out of there?
They have flights to China.
There you go.
That's
There you go. We do
ridiculous.
too.
Just
We do too on that
ludicrous.
6-seater, dude. It's insane. I don't know how they do that shit. They refuel an air or whatever. I don't know. I don't know.
You can call them out on it.
They refuel in there. I love it.
They refuel an
Like
air.
Air
That's what
Force
do.
One?
That's what
They
they
get
do.
that-
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
plane drops in?
Absolutely.
God bless.
What do you think? Yeah.
You know what's funny
the-
about that is
A predator, a stealth predator just flying over, shielding us from all radars and everything.
What is
That's
funny
cute.
about that?
No, well, LAX used to own Ontario International for anybody that wants to know.
Really?
So what they did is they drove prices up at Ontario International. So nobody wanted to fly out of there. They'd have to drive into LA, fly out of there. It's a bunch of bullshit.
Yes.
Can I cuss on this?
Yep.
Okay, bunch of
It's encouraged.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Sounds like a bunch of bullshit.
Ontario just bought the airport back 3 years ago, and they got China Air, and not only that, they have JetBlue now. So they're golden.
JetBlue's.
I hear it's pretty good.
It's supposed to be really. I've actually never flown it, but
I haven't either.
But it's supposed to be really good.
Yeah.
They have a loyal following.
Yeah, my son flies it, but wow,
Right.
he's done with his drink. That is awesome.
That's good. I
There we
strictly fly Jeep daily. That's about it. That's about it, man. That's about it. I don't get out too much.
That's a turbo diesel.
It's a
Jeep.
it's a turbo diesel Jeep at that 05. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nothing
It
wrong.
too. 6-seater if you throw someone in the back.
Jeez. So you mentioned your sons. They're
Yes.
from a previous marriage.
Yes, previous
And I do
marriage.
I love your sons.
Thank
We
you.
had a great time, but
They're good kids.
but I also love that you obviously have a great relationship with them.
Oh yeah,
And that's very obvious.
Solid.
So
it's very solid. They make fun of me whenever they can.
That's good
Okay.
though.
That's normal,
great,
right?
That's great. Do they have a reason to make fun of you?
Oh yeah,
Spill it.
really? Are you sure?
I would like to know why they make fun of you.
I
You
would
know-
really like to
You
know.
know, I'm this conspiracy guy,
Okay.
and
Very interested.
I'll run my conspiracies.
Did
by
we
them.
did we land on the moon?
We did,
Yeah.
Really?
but the interesting thing is we haven't been there since 1972. Why?
Okay, but we did not go in 69?
We went 69.
Okay, and we landed.
Oh, we landed.
It's real.
It's real.
But we
Okay.
haven't been there since?
72.
Yeah.
They've only put 12 men on the moon.
Uh-huh.
Why
Okay.
haven't we gone since?
There's nothing to do up there.
Really?
I don't know.
Are you sure about that?
I don't know. Well,
Well,
why?
I mean that
Okay, well-
that is interesting. Well, the thing is because that's what they say, right? Like there's not much going on up there. So like why waste our money there? That's what they say.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
what's on the back of that thing, man?
Oh, that's what I want to know.
The
But
dark
not
side of
only
the
that-
moon.
What's on the back of that thing, man?
Not only that, well, what's on the inside of that thing? Oh, there's the look. That's
It's a-
the
it's a-
look I
it's
was
a-
waiting
it's
for.
an egg. It's like an egg.
No.
The inside of
Okay.
We're talking about the inside of the moon.
Apollo 12, and this is interesting.
All
That-
right.
That they,
Scotch me.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I
need
love
it.
it. Here he
I need
goes.
it.
Here we go.
Let's
I
do
like
it. Let's do it.
You need. Let's give you this glass right there.
Oh, thank you so much, sir.
Oh, I have to finish this, don't I?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll drink it if you don't want it.
Chug
No.
it really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, just really fast.
Oh, I'm done.
Just really fast.
This is like milk to me.
I know. I know.
I'm Irish. This is like milk
Oh, there you
to
go.
me.
There it is. Just get it over with. Go back to that 100 proof vodka. Ugh. It's just really sweet. That's why it might
We
be tough.
shooting these? Is that what we're doing?
think
We're all shooting
shooters.
our.
I think it was
Flute
the champagne.
shooters. Flute shooters. Do it. Oh, I like it.
You all right, man?
Flute shooters.
Flute shooters.
That's awesome.
You like it?
So, anyways,
Dude, I like this guy, man.
He's a good guy.
Anyone listening? I literally before the camera started rolling, me and this guy exchanged 12 words.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys didn't
Like we said
interact at all.
hi upstairs.
doing,
You know,
Kevin?
well,
Kevin?
yeah, I mean, you know
Yeah.
my deal. I don't even want to talk to you before we get on here.
true.
I got way too much to say. I mean,
Yeah.
I think the 30 seconds we did talk before it started rolling, wasted material.
Straight.
So I mean, there you
We're
go.
never gonna get it back.
There you go. But I'm sorry. Continue.
No, no,
Hollow
no, no.
Moon.
Continue on the moon.
Hollow moon.
Okay, I like that.
Mhm.
So here's the interesting. Apollo 12, because you know Apollo 13. We all know that movie.
Never
They never
seen
landed.
it.
Yes.
Oh, what?
I'm just kidding.
Oh my God, it's a great movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Anyway, so
Citizen
Apollo-
Kane. Oh, Apollo 13. Die Hard somewhere better than both of those.
This guy's awesome.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, so Apollo 12.
Yeah.
What they did with Apollo 12 is they took the lander after they landed on it, walked on it. Yeah, this is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
They smashed 12 tons of dynamite into it. Right? The moon. This is true.
Okay.
It rang like a bell for hours. Why?
It shouldn't. Shouldn't it be silent?
Well, it
I
shouldn't
don't
ring
know.
like a bell.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, there's no sound up there, right? Like, that's
So
what
what-
they say.
Okay, so what does that mean?
It's hollow.
It's hollow. Just the sound was
Okay.
just echoing inside. Is what he's saying.
So even if the moon is hollow, who gives a shit? What are we talking about here?
That's
Well, I mean,
shit.
it's
I'm sorry.
interesting. It's a.
Say that again.
It's not a.
It's the Galactica. He said it's the Galactica. That's what he just said.
What did you say?
I didn't say.
I heard it verbatim. He said.
But what did you say?
It's an X-wing.
I did not say it's a Death Star.
Okay.
Okay.
Because Star Wars made that up. They made that up. What is it? It's a death moon.
Well, okay. There are a couple of Russian scientists who believe it's a starship.
A starship.
Okay. Let's look at the moon.
Moonbase Alpha.
What show was that in? Come on, hold on. There's a show back in the 70s before the two of you were born.
I was there.
It was called.
I have Benjamin Button disease.
You need a glass.
Yes, please.
Which
sir.
one would you like?
That one.
This one?
Yeah.
MBPod.
Yeah.
Boom.
Miscellaneous.
We got those. We got those as a gift.
I
Yeah,
know.
from
$3,000.
I don't think so. I think that violated the Secret Santa.
Yeah, I think it was only
Rules?
$25.
Oh
No, 50. It was 50 this year, Sean.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
I
dude.
bought,
Come on.
bought a pair of Toms for Juliana. Come on.
Oh, there you go. And you helped out some people.
Yeah, I did.
There you go.
I did. I
That's
sent a
what,
pair of
that's what
shoes
it's all
to
about. That's what
Paraguay.
it's all about.
That's right.
2 birds, man.
All right,
One
stop
stone.
interrupting this man.
No, okay, so what I...
Starbase.
Okay.
All right, guy. Fucking Starbase. Let's hear it.
It's not a starbase.
Oh,
It's a moon.
It's a starship.
You nerd.
It's a starship. Thank you.
Yeah.
How does
there
that
you
work?
go.
How does?
I don't know. He's trying to figure it out,
Okay,
Sean.
listen. I brought notes, if that's okay.
Oh my God.
Okay,
I
you came
like it.
prepared.
I love it.
I like
You
it.
cannot read that.
I know, I can.
Oh my God.
Once I've been drinking, I can
Okay,
read
well,
it.
there we go.
I'll just make it up. I'll mumble it. No, there were 2 Russian scientists after they crashed this 12. And you know what? I find it kind of strange. Apollo 12,
Mm-hmm.
12 tons of dynamite.
Yeah.
What's come on.
I mean,
Well,
why
someone
not?
had to pick how many tons they were
Yeah,
going to do.
why not?
It was like, 12 and 12.
Let's do 11. No, this is Apollo 12. We got to do 12.
Tell me 11 wouldn't piss you off, though.
Oh, 10 would piss me off. I think 1 might piss me off.
Now
I'm
you
not
know
sure.
why they did 12. Now it makes sense.
Mystery
So
solved.
anyway, so it was Mikhail Vasin,
Okay.
and I read this years ago. And when I told it to my sons, what do you think they did?
Eye roll?
Laughed
A little
at-
bit?
No,
laughed
they
at you?
laughed at
Oh,
me.
okay.
They had to
okay.
laugh hard.
Laughed at
There you
me.
go.
Oh no, they thought it was funny. And my younger son, Hayden,
Mm-hmm.
boy, that kid couldn't stop. He wouldn't let up on me.
Yeah. Well,
They're both wrestlers, so there's nothing I can do.
yeah, you can't do
I
anything.
shook my fist down. I'm
Yeah.
like,
And they
pulled
just
my
laughed.
pants up high and said, "You won't talk to me that way."
Just get the paddle.
Hey,
man.
hey, you.
Just get the paddle.
All right, so they.
So it's Mikhail Vasin and Alexander, Sherbakov.
Okay.
And they both basically said, it's hollow. It's a starship.
I don't know.
And you know what?
Okay.
And
All right.
the mass of the moon compared to the mass of the Earth. You know, you realize the moon is...
Ridiculously small. The size of a pea in the sky.
No.
Yes.
It is the 5th largest satellite of all the moons that
Period.
rotate around,
Our solar system.
in our solar system.
Okay. That's interesting.
And our Earth is not that big.
It's not that big.
So how are we holding it in?
Or gravitational.
Gravity? Come on.
Yeah, okay, I understand. I understand.
Just think about it.
I understand.
Now, if it's-
Dude, that's an interesting point.
It's a very interesting point.
Like, so like, what do you think would happen if it was completely
starship?
solid? Like, no, if it was completely solid, like, are you saying it would just crash into Earth? Like, we pull it closer, or we'd never be able to pull it?
Fling away. We
Okay,
wouldn't be
that
able to
makes
pull it.
sense, though.
We wouldn't be able to pull
That
it.
kind of
There's
makes
no
sense.
possible way.
But we're still
Sure.
bigger than it.
We're bigger,
Yeah.
but their mass is 21. I want to say 2.1. We're 8.0.
Okay.
That's huge.
Okay.
Okay,
quarter
so
of
if
its-
this is a
it's a quarter of a-
starship,
Yeah.
who put it up there?
Well, who knows?
Russia.
No. They thought about it first.
Oh, okay. They thought about it first, but they couldn't execute.
They were the ones that connected the
because
dots.
China fucking did it.
Goddamn China.
Okay. Well,
You know what? They're putting houses.
Maybe the Starship people were just always there.
Okay.
And then, you know what I mean? They were the ones who helped with the pyramids and everything.
Can I say it? Boom.
There you go. Look, there you go.
that's what it is.
There we go.
No,
there we
no,
go.
no.
The
think
starship
about it.
people created Earth?
I mean,
Yes.
okay, honestly, no, okay, so here's the
That's a
thing.
quick one.
You're
Yes.
not a conspiracy guy, and like, I'm not the biggest,
I love
I'm
conspiracies.
very interested in them, but
Yes.
like, I'm not like, oh, blah, blah,
The
blah,
guy?
blah. Bush did 9/11. Yep, maybe he did. I don't
Maybe
know.
he did. We don't know. He could've.
But like we're talking about this, and then last week, if you watch the episode,
I
this
listened
literally
to it.
got brought up. Like, did we land on the moon? Like, it was like a 2-second thing.
Did it
and
really?
Sean was like, I don't want to go into that.
I don't want to go into that.
Because he doesn't know, man. He doesn't know.
Oh, I believe we landed.
You know
on
what I
the
mean?
moon.
And I mean, whether we did or not, I don't know. But I'm very interested in how you feel about all these things. Because I mean, that's super interesting. Because as far as like, I mean, you have to watch Ancient Aliens then, right?
Oh.
Like all that stuff. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What about Giorgio?
Oh.
Hey, he's the man, right?
I work with a guy. I make fun of him because
He
his
does- he
hair
has the
is kind
Giorgio
of like
hair?
that.
Okay.
Oh my
Sweet.
God, that hair
Sweet.
is.
And here's the
excellent.
thing about Giorgio, man.
Yep.
The average this guy right here, he'd watch the show and he'd look at his hair and he'd discredit the guy immediately. Giorgio,
I can see that.
Giorgio knows what he's doing. He knows
does.
what he's doing.
So
He's got. Have
don't
you ever
know.
seen this
he's
guy?
a Greek guy.
No.
He's Greek.
He's literally his hair is just
It's huge.
like gel. Caucasian, yeah, like you
Yeah.
said, Greek. You know what I mean?
He's,
Hair just
I
stands
think
up,
it's
gelled up,
Giorgio Soulakis.
something like that.
Yeah,
Yes, yes, sir.
It's like that. He's Greek.
Really interesting, but like it's Ancient Aliens. It's basically about how aliens helped build the world.
The world.
Oh, okay.
Everything about it. It's very interesting. I know you don't believe in that shit.
No.
But
Well, it's interesting.
it's very interesting.
While we're on the topic of the moon and planets,
yeah.
you're a real estate guy, right, Kevin?
He dabbles.
You have a diversified real estate portfolio, right?
Fontainebleau property at the fountain. What?
Oh crap! Look at you. I have property on Mars. Yes, I do.
I forgot. I got 7.4 acres on Mars. No big
listen.
deal. They're building my
How
condo
much-
right now. I
how
got a pool in the back and everything.
How much land do you own on Mars?
I got
Just an acre.
oxygen dome. Just an acre.
You
own
Dude,
an-
how are you ever going to survive on Mars with an acre, bro? That's not room for your oxygen dome.
You
ever
own
watch
one
SpongeBob?
acre on Mars.
You ever
I
watch
have
SpongeBob?
1 acre. I have
You
one,
have to go full oxygen dome.
I bought
you have
1
to.
acre on Mars.
Yeah.
That's mine.
That's yours.
I've got the
You own,
title.
own it.
First of all,
You
hold
have
on.
the title.
Hold
I have
on.
the
Who did
title to
you
it.
who did you buy it from? 'Cause
Right.
I need their business plan. They are geniuses. Not
Who did you buy it from?
Like it's not. I'm not saying that they got you. I'm saying, but they didn't have the fucking rights to sell that shit.
Listen,
Like no,
listen.
they haven't been.
Hey, listen.
They can
No.
sell it. Was it the Mars rover? Did they sell it to you?
I paid $12 for it.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Give me the link.
Was it on Craigslist?
Can I get the link? If it's only $12, I swear to God, dude, why did you not invest more?
Listen.
120 get you 10.
Hey,
He's
all
not greedy, man.
all
That's
I
a
He's trying to
needed-
save
that's
some.
a compound.
All I needed at the time was an acre. Now
Okay.
I understand I needed more.
Yeah, absolutely.
But anyways,
dude.
$12 for an acre. But not only that.
Yeah.
Price
You
has
know,
gone
Sean, I know
up.
where you're going. You'll like this one too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I paid $10 to get into the time travel fund.
The time travel fund. What is that?
Exactly.
Who has the time travel
I had to
device?
pay $8 goes to the company, $2 goes into an account.
These people are not charging enough. I'm telling you, they're not
$10.
charging enough. They'd have me for 20.
Listen,
Time travel fund.
that's not funny.
That's not fucking funny, Sean. Okay,
No,
it's
let
true.
me.
Listen,
I am familiar with. You've explained this to me before, but Tanner's not heard of this
My
yet.
guy over here has plans. Okay, what are you
So
doing
let-
with your past? Okay, what are you doing with your past? This guy's gonna
Just
fucking
letting it
fix
rock.
it.
Just
Okay,
letting it rock.
He's gonna do everything right and then still marry the same woman. You know what I mean?
Hey, as soon as they not, it's not invent. You can't invent time travel. As soon as they discover time travel.
Discover.
I'm going with-
Because like
I'm
you
going-
can't make traveling time.
No.
Like, it's what he's saying.
Now, see,
You can make a
Time travel
device.
is
It's
that
like you
travels
can't
through
invent
time.
gravity. You discover
you
gravity.
discover it.
There we go. Look, this
Yeah.
fucking guy. Hey, give me one of those guys.
Jeez,
Yeah, I
this
like
guy's
this guy.
all over
These
it.
are like
Dude, I like this guy.
soulmates or
I'm going
something.
back home
Jeez.
with him.
No, he gets it.
I
Okay,
must.
so now the time travel fund.
Uh-huh.
It's interesting. $2 goes into an account for me. I have an account somewhere.
Okay, so they put $2 in an account and an $8 like administration fee.
Yes,
Oh my
thank you.
God.
Okay.
$8 administration fee. It was
Yeah.
worth it. Okay, so
Yeah.
right before I die,
Yes.
they're gonna come get me. If
Oh shit!
you know my sons did the same thing as you two are doing.
Who's gonna come get
Tanner,
you?
please stop. You're my buddy.
I'm with you though.
who's
That's the
gonna
thing.
come
It's just
get you?
funny. It's just funny because like
Okay, so there's stipulations to this.
I'm really like the thing
Okay.
is I'm truly hearing you
I love it.
because no matter how crazy it is, I'm always in the realm of what if?
Yeah,
You know what I
what
mean?
if?
Absolutely. So keep going, man. I'm
It's
with
not a
you.
bad
I'm
place to
with
operate
you.
from.
I'm with you.
So my kids laughed at me.
Yeah.
They laugh at
I
me.
can't blame them. I understand.
Such jerks. Well, they hurt
They
your
are.
feelings.
They hurt my
I'm
feelings.
sorry.
But I overcame it, and I told
now you're
them that's
here.
it for you.
And now you're here being viewed by millions.
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 I thought it was billions.
Billions.
Anyway, so with this time travel fund,
Yeah.
$8 goes to administrative fees because
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
They have to get paid.
they needed it.
They have big overhead.
They charge more for the service than the time travel.
Yes, they do.
Mm-hmm.
But
400% times.
Yeah, but $2 goes into my account.
Yes.
So in the future, I'm going to be a billionaire.
Easy.
Okay, so
He's gonna explain compound interest to you, Tanner.
hear it.
I'm not.
Let's hear it.
Wait. Sorry.
Can
You're
you
the numbers guy.
Can you help me with my Roth IRA?
No, I can help you with schizophrenia or bipolar disorder, but that's
there you
about
go.
it.
We'll talk after the
Do
show.
they still call it bipolar? Is that still
Yeah,
PC?
bipolar disorder. Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Manic depressive. That's what's out.
Yeah,
you
you don't
can't
want
do
to.
that.
You want to say, "Oh, they're manic depressive." You want to say,
Sounds
"Yeah,
terrible.
it's a bipolar disorder."
That went out a while ago, though, right?
What's manic?
10 years?
What's manic depressive?
Bipolar.
So it's just where you get like mood swings, like really, like
up
really
and down,
Okay.
up and down.
up and down, and you
Sounds
are,
a lot like you.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, what the fuck? I'm
know,
here. I'm right here.
you're
Don't talk about me like I don't exist, you assholes. I'm right here.
Hey,
Oh,
hey.
he's catching on. The reason
That's the reason I'm here.
the reason
for
that you're
you,
here.
Tanner.
It's an intervention. This is your intervention.
Anyways, so yeah, manic depressive is you're depressed one month and you're spending tens of thousands of dollars the next month on nothing.
Oh yeah, I don't have that money, so I can't be that.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
He's
I
got
can't be that.
Easy fix.
schizoaffective disorder.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Give me a full assessment after the show.
So anyway, so with the time travel fund,
Yeah.
this is a beautiful thing.
Okay.
Stipulations. You can't kill yourself. If you kill
Oh.
yourself,
It's like insurance.
You're out.
It's like life
Right there,
insurance.
you're out.
It's like
Yeah.
life insurance.
Yes.
There you go.
What other stipulations? Because that seems
that's the only
kind of
stipulation.
odd.
Wait, hold on. Wait, why does that matter though?
Because people are going, wait a minute, if I kill myself now, I've just put $10 into this thing.
Here's what I want to know.
Yeah.
If you are the one that discovers time travel,
Oh no.
do you get a refund?
Oh. I might. Now with time travel, it's an interesting thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It is.
So you need a starship. The moon. The moon. Hold on.
Well, it's a good thing we fucking got one.
All right.
Yeah. No, you need a starship because have you guys seen what
Interstellar.
movie? Oh, that was a horrible movie.
Come on, man. It wasn't horrible.
I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Really?
Yeah, I
Dude.
loved it.
Matthew
Okay,
McConaughey?
okay.
Everything he does, man.
Be a lot cooler if you did.
Be a lot cooler
You know
if
what
you
I
did.
mean? Come on.
I'll tell you what I like about these high school girls, man.
They just keep getting older.
And they stay the same age. Hey, creepiest line in the world.
Ever.
But that guy,
I bet we're saying this
I
out
drive
loud.
a Lincoln. I don't know what he
in
says.
today's
but
in today's
doesn't
climate,
use
that movie gets
deodorant.
shut down.
Oh,
That movie gets shut down in
absolutely.
today's climate. He
He
doesn't
doesn't
need
use
it.
Is that-
deodorant.
He doesn't
Is
need
that
it.
speculation or a fact?
That's a fact.
He doesn't need it.
Okay,
man.
if that's a fact, like because you read it somewhere,
Yeah.
awesome. Regardless, I believe it.
Internet.
I believe
Yeah,
it for sure.
Reddit.
Everything on the
it's right.
internet is true.
Well, then it's fact.
Completely true.
Everything on the internet
Okay,
is
all right.
okay,
We got
go.
all right. Time travel fun.
Okay,
you
so-
need a starship.
Well, the reason why. Now, what movies? H.G. Wells, what'd he do?
2000
the time machine.
2000
Time machine. Okay. You'd have to bolt a time machine down to the earth.
Yeah.
You know why?
Why?
Well, if you went back, I like the look on Tanner's face.
Yeah.
If you went back in time,
Yes.
the earth wouldn't be where it is.
Okay.
Let's say it'd be over here,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
So you'd have to bolt it down. You can't. I like
This
it.
guy.
You can't. You need a starship
No.
to fly to it. Yes.
No.
Yes.
I'm calling bullshit because you can maybe
Help me out, Tanner.
maybe one day
I'm-
you're so but
Okay,
what you're
so-
talking about what you're talking about, sir, is talking about you're talking about traveling through time
Yes.
and space.
Pace.
Well, because
And
there's
I'm calling
because,
bullshit.
Because
Even-
there's only because what is time, man? There's only one. That's the only way you can do it.
It's not called the time and space machine.
You're not traveling through even if
What
someone
is time?
discovers,
There is no time.
If someone
Time's
discovers
not a real thing.
time
Okay,
travel,
I'm going to take my
Time's not a real thing, though.
50% alcohol vodka.
There we
Okay.
go.
For those
So
of you
this
that are
is
not
Earth.
watching, Kevin is doing a physical
demonstration.
demonstration. He grabbed his drink, and the drink is Earth.
Yes.
Earth.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
This, no. This is Earth.
Oh,
Okay. The
This
drink
is a time machine.
A time machine being bolted down to the earth.
No, if it's not bolted.
If it's not bolted,
Let's say you travel back in time.
right. Yeah.
makes sense, Sean.
No, I understand what you're. I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying
Obviously,
is,
you don't.
I do. Even if you bolt it down to the Earth, it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter, man.
Sean?
It's not going to matter because you can't. Even if you discover time travel, you're not discovering time and space travel. It's not happening.
You're
It's not
discovering
happening.
time travel.
Yeah, and
You've
you're going to
got-
go back in time, but you're going to be exactly in that same place, regardless.
Right
of,
here.
You
So
bolt,
regardless
you
if
bolt your
Earth is
fucking
there or
shoes
not,
to the ground, it's not
regardless
going to
if Earth
matter.
is there or
No,
not, is
no,
what
if
you're
you-
saying.
That's what I'm saying.
If
You're
you-
gonna.
I
You're
understand.
stuck.
Okay, so what you're
You're
saying...
just stuck
This is
where
all
you
new.
are.
Hold on. I gotta think. Okay,
Well,
I gotta think. Keep going. I gotta think about
What'd
this.
you say?
You're gonna
He's
be
he's
where
saying
you
regardless
are.
of if you bolted or not, there was a time
It's
where
not
it
gonna
wasn't
matter.
bolted, and you're gonna go back to that, and you're just gonna be floating in space
You're
or whatever.
gonna right because you're gonna be where exactly. It doesn't matter what you bolted down. You're not traveling.
No, if you bolted
you're
it
not
down,
moving with
you
it.
would go
Nope.
with it.
Nope.
Why not?
No,
Yeah, give him a reason.
no, because you're gonna be exactly stationary where you
Got any
were.
more brain busters?
You're gonna be. You're going to. You can travel through time,
Okay.
but you're not moving through space. So it's like I want to go. If I'm gonna go back in time, I want to go to 1950.
That'd be a beautiful year.
Great. And if I went to
Happy days.
happy days.
No, no,
But
you
so
got
if I went to 1950.
Yeah.
Then I would be wherever. But I would be right here.
I know what you're saying.
Physically located. I couldn't be like I want to go to 1950 in Chicago.
I'll tell you
that's
what.
not happening.
There's
No,
only
I know
one
because I
what you're
can't
saying.
move.
There's only one way to find out. Let's test it.
let's-
Okay, let's just stop. Let's not be cheapskates. Let's just throw in and
Okay.
let's just create a shit
Okay.
before he knocks himself out over there. You know what I mean?
Right.
And let's do it.
Okay.
And let's do it. Like I mean, what are we go? There's no answer to this question. I'm very interested in the results, so
Yeah.
I think that we should
Try it.
do
Trial
the
and error?
scientific thing.
Scientific
I like it.
You know,
method.
scientific method. You
It's
know,
good.
You gonna pull it up right now?
No.
can you
Okay.
time travel? Google says yes.
Google says yes.
Oh, well, you know
lose
what?
again, Sean. Per usual. Per usual. I do this weekly with my unpopular opinion. He loses all
I
the
love
time.
You know what? The unpopular opinion. I want to.
This week,
Uh-oh, he's gonna lay
you're-
it on.
You're going to be part of it.
Oh, I love it.
He's
You get
gonna
to
lay it
speak
on.
it.
This is awesome.
Dude,
Goodness.
this guy.
All right. So anyway,
Let
Kev,
me
yes,
tell
yes.
you
Anyway,
about my best friend.
Kevin's a fucking
He's a
nut.
California name.
I am a nut.
Kevin.
and now that's been established.
Yeah, man, but it's
Hey.
that is awesome though.
Hey, I have land on Mars.
There's one more thing on this card, man.
Oh yeah. Okay. We
Uh-oh.
gotta. Yeah.
You were on a paranormal team,
Oh, yeah, I was.
We're gonna have to get into
so
that.
you're a ghost hunter.
I was.
Oh, you don't. You're not
like
anymore.
professionally.
Yeah. Well,
Or did you
hung
want
up
to
the- you
preserve
hung
your
up-
amateur
You
status
hung up the vacuum.
for
Yes,
the Olympics?
Yes.
you know that's funny. He says that. I'm going to say this. Why it is.
Okay.
One of my first jobs.
Mm-hmm.
I worked at a restaurant, MacArthur's, in Diamond Bar.
Dude, you're in the profession for ghost hunting, though.
Well, yeah, I was, but it
Yeah.
was interesting because we used to put these vacuums on the back
There
of
you
our
go.
backs.
You have to.
and we'd vacuum the floors with them. It looked like we were from Ghost Hunters or I mean,
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. Thank you.
There you go.
The nerds
anyways-
won't forgive you.
No, they won't. My God. Anyway, so I was paranormal investigation.
Did you have gear?
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
What'd you have?
Okay,
What'd you have? What'd you have?
you had that one device that everyone uses on those shows when they're like, "Oh, we got some kind of fucking," and it's just going back and
Oh,
forth.
no. We would set up the cameras. Real interesting. We did probably about
Normal
4 or
cameras?
5.
Yeah,
Infrared camera?
Infrared.
yeah, infrared, man. They're not
sorry.
rookies.
We're not
Okay,
rookies.
come on, dude. You had a fucking vacuum. You said. All right.
And we had the ghost box.
The
Of
ghost.
course.
The ghost box?
Yeah.
What is that?
Like in Ghostbusters with the you slide it?
No.
So what's the ghost box?
Ghost box is it hits all the different radio stations. It tunes into it, and
So you got rock music, pop music.
Yeah, I was gonna say this sounds like a AM FM radio.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
dude, those are cheap.
No.
I can do this.
Not his. His was $5,000.
They got you. It's just like that Mars deal, man. They're trying to get you.
That damn Mars and time
Dude, you're
travel
shopping
fund,
at the wrong grocery store, guy.
they're killing me.
All right. So you had the ghost box.
Ghost box,
Yeah.
dowsing rods. Those are always good.
Okay.
Those are the copper rods that you walk with, and then.
Yes.
So, anyways, we had a lot of different techniques. and-
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever find anything? Or what you guys thought was anything, or did anything ever come
Look at
from
him.
it?
His face says.
He says
no.
yes.
No.
Nope.
No, they did. Come on,
Surely
man.
did
They
not.
find something every episode.
I'll tell you one funny.
Okay.
We were at this one house up in I'm not going to say. And this guy that we went to this. It's a great story.
Okay.
Anyway, so he was actually a lawyer for the Hells Angels.
Okay.
Job
And
security.
No kidding. Unless he crossed them.
Yeah,
Because then,
absolutely.
you cross
You
them.
don't need a job if you die.
You're done.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I'm bringing this up on your show, but
I like
you guys
it.
are done.
Yeah,
Anyway, so
yeah.
anyways, he was claiming that he had several incidents in his house. So
Occurrences.
my niece was was with me on this one. We had a bunch of people on it. He was the only guy. I don't know. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a wonderful one.
Sounds like
Anyway.
the intro to a porno. Okay. Got it.
No, believe me, this house was an intro to a porno.
Oh, there we go.
We're up in this one room, and I look at my
Was
niece.
this the Playboy Mansion?
No, I look at my. Did I say you have no? No, we're in this one room, and I'm all. Are you serious? Is that a pole in the middle of this?
There's a
room
stripper
right now?
pole?
Yes, yes.
Well, I mean, realistically, though, there can be,
fantastic. They're good for
there's
exercise.
no ghost discrimination, though. Like, there can be stripper ghosts.
Oh yeah,
You know how many girls have fallen off that pole?
and hurt themselves.
Died immediately. Died.
Broken neck.
It had to have
Died.
happened. Had to have happened. At
Anyways.
least twice.
So, anyways, we went up to this house, and I do recall this one part where I went into off the bathroom. They said that was where most of the activity was happening. I went into
Okay.
this one room off the bathroom. I said, you know what? Screw it. Close the door. My niece was outside. I said, I'm just turning everything off. And I'll tell you what,
It was creepy.
extremely, but I felt somebody hovering over the back of my left shoulder. I'll
Yeah.
never forget it.
Yeah.
Like, are you saying you got a lap dance from a ghost stripper? Is that where the story's going?
No, I think it was one of the Hells Angels. Pissed off at me.
Just letting you know not to mess up.
Yeah.
Don't do anything wrong, man.
It was a dip. It was
It felt like,
interesting.
but it like
But
it felt like he tapped you on the shoulder,
No,
or
I
just
felt-
he was like hovering
I had
over
a
your
feeling.
shoulder.
I had
Yeah.
a feeling,
Okay.
and I took the
Ghost
GoPro.
box.
Yeah.
GoPro.
Oh, GoPro. Okay.
We had a GoPro infrared, and I was filming over it. No, I didn't see anything. But now let me tell you one story. This is true. Okay.
Yes, please. Please.
You're just eating this shit up.
I'm on
Okay.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
He just scooted to the edge. He was kidding.
For those of you not watching, I'm on the edge of my seat.
So, anyways, we went to the cemetery in Yorba Linda.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, Yorba Linda is this Orange County
Yeah.
uppity class place.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, they have a cemetery there. I'll never forget this. Is we went to the cemetery, and the cemetery didn't have. It was a private cemetery, so it's for family members, people who lived in Yorba, that type of thing.
Okay.
Headstones were broken, vandalized, everything at this place. So they finally put a fence up around it. Go
Yeah.
figure. So we went there, and I swear to you, this little girl attached herself to me. As crazy as it sounds,
Attached herself to you.
her name was Olga.
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 She told you her name was Olga?
I saw the plot stone.
Okay. So you approached
I
the
approached
headstone?
it. I approached it. No, listen.
and then she like
Attached. But I don't know at what point.
So wait, hold on.
He's trying to make it into
So
a scary movie.
You're talking about not a human,
Ghost.
a ghost.
She attached herself to me.
is she still attached to
No.
you?
So she was just like chilling by on her tombstone, like,
She's like,
pick me.
I think I'm going to go to that guy because
That
I like
guy.
it now.
What do you mean attach? Okay.
Okay.
You're gonna explain.
Okay.
Sorry.
She grabbed his leg.
No. No. No.
You know, like the kids sit on your foot and they like want you to walk and stuff like that. That's what she did. That's what she did.
People were asking me at work, "Why are you walking like that?"
Why are you
I
walking
said,
like that? There's
"Well,
a
you know,
fucking kid on my leg. You don't see this ghost?
I got
dude?
Olga
I
on
got
me."
Olga on my leg.
So here's
went
the
around.
story. So we leave the place. We don't really pick up anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I start going into a depressed.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel it. I feel something weighing on me. And this is no lie.
Mm-hmm.
Having dreams of this little girl dressed in white, dark hair, and I'm holding her, and it's just a bizarre dream over and over and over.
Like over how many days? Like how many times do you have
I'd
this
say
dream?
about 2 weeks.
Gee.
Okay, so I end up going to the house to drop off some equipment of our I guess she is our psychic, basically.
Okay.
No, I know
She was
it's
on call?
funny. She was
Everyone
She
is
was
a
on
psychic
retainer.
on retainer. Yeah,
She's on
absolutely.
retainer.
Yeah,
absolutely.
we had her because she's in our group.
Yeah. Okay.
We were trying to get picked up actually by a television show.
Sci-fi
Yeah,
channel.
one of those.
Yeah, okay.
So, anyways, I show up and she looks at me and I'm dropping off the stuff and she goes, "Who's your friend?" Oh, I'm serious.
Oh my.
And
That's
you look down at your
fantastic.
leg and you're like, you can see the fucking kid?
You see her hanging on my leg?
I've been trying to tell people all day. The
So
kid's there.
So she climbs me and she said, "Who's your friend?"
And the
Yeah.
kid ran away?
She was gone.
Really?
I swear
That's crazy.
to you.
No,
That's
as far
crazy.
as far as you say the kid attached, like now, all joking
She
aside,
felt-
you could not see
I could
like a
not see.
person. You just felt like a presence was
I
there.
felt depressed.
Okay, yeah, that's weird. Okay, yeah.
And you had the
She
recurring
said
dreams.
I had recurring
then your
dreams. What she said,
Psychic saw it.
yeah. What
Or
she
felt
said,
it or whatever.
She picked up
She
on it.
sensed it, Sean.
Forgive me for being
Dude, you're
using
so
the wrong
fucking insensitive,
verbs.
dude. Okay.
Can I just
apologize.
say, Tanner's on top.
Yeah,
What?
see,
He's
there we
on top
go.
of this
There we
shit.
go. There we go. Well, okay, so this is
Sorry,
a thing.
Sean. He
This is a
gets
thing.
it. He gets it.
I don't know
okay.
if Sean knows this or not, but like, truthfully, me, I've never had any kind of like spiritual experience like that. Evansville, though, they have this library
Yeah.
in downtown Evansville. It's called Willard Library, and it's like actually like a famous
He's
like
going tomorrow.
It's a famous ghost spot. I swear to God.
Serious?
Like, look at like Google it. If you Google it after
Evans
the show,
Library.
it's called Willard Library in
Willard.
Evansville. Yeah,
Okay.
Willard Library in Evansville.
That's
I'll show you
piqued
the
my
link after the
interest.
show. They have like literally, if you go to the website, they'll have
That's
ghost
awesome.
cams on there right now.
Serious.
Right now, live ghost cams.
That's awesome.
All right.
And there's like this lady in white or something like that they call it.
I've probably seen it.
It's been on TV. It's been on TV
Probably
for sure.
seen it, just didn't
It's a real
realize it
thing.
was
It's a real
Evansville.
thing. Now, once again, I've never had experiences,
Yep.
but I'm not a I'm a skeptic, but I'm
Yep.
not a disbeliever. Not at all. Just I'm open minded. Not all the time,
But, you know-
but as far as this goes,
Yeah, you say
my
you're
stepdad,
open-minded.
My stepdad. I mean, you're from California.
Yep.
Here's the demographic here. Super conservative, you know what I mean? Everything like that. My stepdad is that to a T. You know what I mean? Conservative, hunter, blah, blah, blah. Works in a factory, works 60 hours a week,
Yep.
or, all this kind of stuff. Whatever. You got him in your head. Wears camo on the regular. Now, here's the thing.
I have camo pajamas.
He literally has a story, like factual. Him and my mom, a couple years back, they lived in this farmhouse, this old farmhouse from like early 1900s. And literally, he was there by himself. He works swing shifts and stuff like that. I think he was working the third shift. It was like 7 in the morning or something like that. No one was there. My mom was gone. She was gone. She was working. She went into work back then at like 4:30 or 5 a.m. And I wasn't there. You know what I mean? My little sister was not there. So he was there by himself. And he swears to God that someone literally like tucked him into bed and like breathed like on, like he felt it. And he like, it woke him up. Like, you know what I mean? Like he kind of was like dazed in and out of sleep.
Yep.
He woke him up and he was like, Karen or whatever. And like went, and there's no one there. You know what I mean? Now,
Yep.
I'm telling you this. I'm a skeptic, but everyone is until they have their own experience. You know what I mean?
I agree.
But I'm not a disbeliever.
Yes.
If this guy says that shit, like I said, if
believe
this
it.
guy says that shit,
I get what you're saying.
he would not want to.
Yeah.
He would never
Yeah.
in a million years want to say that's real. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Well,
Never.
who would?
Never.
It's
He
true.
doesn't
Who
believe
would?
Democrats are real. You know what I mean?
They are?
He doesn't want to believe that ghosts are real. You know what I mean? But he has his experience. You know what I mean? And I believe him 100%.
No, but that's true because you don't want to believe it.
Yeah.
And for me, I was the skeptic going into this. My niece, she'd believe everything. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I was a skeptic.
And that's a good mentality going into it, though.
I had to disprove what was going on. But I'm telling you, this girl, Olga, and how I know that name is I saw it on a tombstone.
Right.
And from that point on, that girl's name stuck in my head.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And,
That is wild,
they
sir.
cleansed me. She was gone. Did I miss her? Kinda, because, I felt bad. And the reason why she attached to me is because she saw me as a father figure. She died of...
you looked it up after the fact?
Well, they looked it all up. And there was a
okay.
big... I don't want to say rubella, but it was influenza, I think. Back in the early... Probably like 1918, 1920, 1921, whatever. And that's what it was. And they said it was influenza. She attached to me because I was almost like a father figure.
Her parents were probably anti-vaxxers.
What?
Anti-vaxxers. There you go.
Those people are the worst.
I got
honestly,
the flu shot. And I'm sick.
Thank you so much for sharing that stuff with us.
Absolutely.
It's good. It is interesting. It's definitely interesting.
I'm super fascinated.
You are.
I love it.
I'm super fascinated.
All right. Well, before we go any further, let's
Dude, how long are you going to be in town?
I'm going to be here until probably next
Wednesday, Tuesday, Friday.
Oh yeah, we're
Be
chilling.
here a minute.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Thanks, bro. So next week, you're probably gonna have a new co-host.
All right, tune in next week.
I've been replaced.
It's the Tan and
again.
Kev show.
Jeez. You. Typical.
I'm sorry.
Typical.
I didn't mean to take up so much.
No, this guy's awesome. Go ahead, Sean. Make him happy.
All right. Quick word from our sponsors. This episode of Miscellaneous Bullshit is brought to you by California's Coalition for Clean Air and their new initiative to reduce methane gas emissions. Tanner, did you know that methane gas is responsible for 1/4 of the global warming we're experiencing right now?
Absolutely.
And about 15% of that methane gas comes from livestock.
You don't say.
Now, I know what you're thinking.
Poots?
Livestock? Well, how can we help with that? And I'm glad you asked. Because the CCCA has rolled out the Cow Fart Bag Sponsorship Program. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the concept, farmers in California...
I'm very unfamiliar.
They have started strapping plastic tanks on the backs of their livestock in order to capture their farts, and then they convert all of that methane gas into clean energy, which is great. However, this can be very costly, and the farmers need your help. So, if you want to help, head over to cowfartcollector.com.
What the fuck? This is a true thing.
To sponsor your very own cow fart bag. And don't forget to use the promo code COWSHIT at checkout for all kinds of extra goodies. Again, that's cowfartcollector.com and use the promo code COWSHIT. And it's pretty great.
Bless.
You'll get monthly updates and photos from the farmer of your cow fart bag and the cow that it's currently strapped to. It really is amazing. The CCCA collecting cow farts today for a cleaner tomorrow. Oh! I do. Here,
That is
hold up. I have here,
incredible.
Tanner, check this. I have a picture for you. I'll bring it up.
Oh, yeah.
Ready?
Wait, what do you mean a picture?
Ready?
Watch.
It's a true thing, you guys.
Look at that fart bag. Look at that fart bag. Hey, he's wearing that fart bag.
He's wearing it. He's wearing the shit out of that thing.
Jesus.
Goodness.
That should be in the Versace line, 2019. The cow fart bag. Holy farts.
This is
That is great.
It is a real thing that's.
It is real.
It is a real thing that's happening.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
it is.
The
Okay,
cow
it
fart
is.
bag.
It is.
The
I swear to God.
The sponsorship program is not yet real, but we're gonna set it up.
Wait, so hold
But yeah,
on.
no, it's a real thing.
Hold
though.
on. How
It's a real
many
thing.
farts does one bag hold? How many farts does a cow
don't
fart
know.
per day?
Quite a few.
A lot.
I would assume.
Okay, so when I was doing my research for this, I did come across some interesting information. Apparently, the methane from livestock is no joke. However, one thing I did read was most of it is actually coming from their mouths.
Oh.
Yeah, from like just burps and stuff like that. That's where actually the majority of the methane is coming from. So the cow fart bag thing would be kind of frivolous.
Yeah, I got you.
I think the farmers just are bored.
Yeah.
They want something to do.
No, hey, leave it to California to pass anything.
Yep,
Yeah,
no doubt.
That's true. It's
So what it is, what California passed was they are now regulating they're regulating methane gas emissions for farmers.
Yeah.
So they're legitimately regulating
So how many fart bags they're providing?
zero.
What the
No,
fuck?
that's the problem.
You have to buy 'em.
Yeah, you have to. Well, that's what they just said. We're
You know how much
regulating.
a fart bag is nowadays?
They,
expensive.
they said they're regulating the amount of, and I think they do like an average on the cows or whatever. So what they're doing though is the farmers were like, okay, well we'll buy this thing, in an attempt to reduce
We'll
their
buy this thing?
yeah.
It was just a thing? Like they didn't have to invent it themselves?
I don't think so. I'm sure
God.
one did and sold it to everyone else.
Are there human fart bags?
It's probably the same place Kevin bought his his land on Mars.
no-
They
kidding.
don't have fart bags on the moon.
I'm not going to this fucking grocery store.
They
This
don't
is
have
the-
fart bags on the moon.
They don't. They
Or
don't.
Mars.
But there are other
true.
ways. There are other ways to help with
That's
emissions if they add probiotics and stuff to the food, but the food becomes more expensive. So the farmers are trying to figure out. But what's going to happen is they're going to move.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
Oh, real California dairy.
That's what's gonna
for
happen.
Real California cows with real California fart bags.
California fart bags. That's right.
That's the cleanest cheese you'll ever eat.
I was talking to Sean about this last night, is that California, honestly, and he's a California boy, unfortunately.
Born and
Like
raised.
me, born and raised.
Yeah.
Is California likes to think that they set the standard for the rest of the country.
Absolutely. That's what they do. That's what they do, those guys.
When I hear that,
Hey.
I want to blow my brains out.
They're the best.
Sorry, I know I work in psych. I apologize to anybody who really wants to,
Yeah.
but
Surprisingly,
ugh.
no, it's true though, because Evansville, they just sent out a memo last week and they said, you're only allowed 1 liter of water per week. 1 liter of water per week. Okay? Any more and you're going to fucking jail.
Going to jail,
You're
guy.
Going to jail.
Hey,
I'm locking you up.
Let me tell you, what California tried to do, but the FCC stopped it.
Okay.
Federal Communications Commission.
Yeah.
Yep.
They were looking at taxing us for text messages on our phone. No, you think I'm kidding?
Are you serious?
Yes. Look it up.
They were gonna.
Dude, is that
They were gonna tax text messages.
Yes.
that's some communist shit, man? Like, what is that?
Like legitimately, just every message was gonna have a tax or a
Yes.
tax on it.
Yeah.
Take me back to sixth
Yes.
grade whenever unlimited text was not a thing. And my mom was like, you only got 50, you motherfucker. Okay, you go over those and they start charging me $1 a text. Your ass is grass.
That's what they were going to do.
That's-
But the FCC jumped in and said, you can't
You're out of your
do
damn
it.
mind.
You're out of your
No.
damn mind. But what they are doing, it's ridiculous. But they want to start to put trackers on your car. So to see when you start to drive in heavily congested areas,
Right.
you're going to get taxed more.
Oh my god.
And the reason why they're doing this, gentlemen, is because
I told you
fucking worst.
Indiana was fucking Mecca.
California
of, oh my
is the
God,
worst.
of the United
No,
States,
no,
man.
no.
Dude,
Kentucky's
we'll
better.
never do that shit.
You're right.
We'll
California
never do that shit.
California may be battling with Indiana for the worst state in the United
Oh,
States.
really?
No, you
Indiana
guys have
went-
Mitch
I know.
McConnell, motherfucker. Okay, you got Mitch McConnell. That dude looks like a fucking fish from SpongeBob. What's wrong with that guy? I mean, Pence is bad, but he's not. I don't know.
no,
man. You guys would rather have
it's
Pence
pretty
than
bad.
McConnell. I'm
no,
telling you.
no, they're talking about doing that,
No.
taxing you.
No, we would not.
Yes, you would.
No.
What?
One,
Yes, you
no
would.
one wants Pence.
Pence greater than
No
McConnell.
Mike Pence.
Yes.
Pence greater than McConnell. Greater than, realistically, just
Pence
AIDS.
is like the Antichrist, man. Yeah, we're not. Hey, we're not going there. Hey, we're not going there. What were you saying? What were you saying before we almost went political for a minute?
Okay, well,
It's not crazy. Before
listen,
we're gonna
listen.
keep going to that. Pence McConnell, same person, different state.
yeah, I agree.
Same
Okay,
person.
fair
I
enough. Fair
agree
enough.
with them.
Fair enough. That's fair.
So California.
Okay.
And I'm from
Kentucky sucks.
California, and I apologize to everybody who's listening.
Yeah.
that I'm from California.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to
Born,
apologize
raised,
for that.
No, I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you should.
Oh,
Sorry,
I like
Tanner.
him. No, I like him.
I
That's fine.
Do.
That's fine.
They want to tax us. Okay, we're the only state other than New York that'll impose a tax on ourselves. How does that happen? How do you vote to tax yourself?
We want more taxes, please.
That's what they did.
I would like to pay more taxes,
I'd like
please,
to pay
sir.
more in gas tax. We have the highest gas tax. And what did we do? We raised the gas
Raise
tax.
the gas tax.
You know,
Yeah, gas out there's nuts.
a big thing for me, and once again, you know, we don't want to go too political all the time, but a big thing for me, honestly, taxes. It's huge. That's huge. And I would never vote to tax myself.
Well, California,
So I don't live
they
there.
do.
Yeah,
They
that's why I
do.
don't. That's why I don't
Oh,
live
no,
there. That and I don't make enough money
That's
to
like
live there. That's why I don't
taxing
live
yourself
there.
is like some teacher's pet bullshit.
Yes, it is.
Don't worry. I got it. You're gonna promote me. You're gonna promote me, right?
All I have to say,
I'm the best state, right?
All you have to
That's
say-
me. I'm the best.
Excuse me, I think you forgot to give us homework on Friday afternoon.
Like I said,
Everyone's like,
like I
shut the
said,
fuck up.
Hey man, what did I tell you last
Shut
night?
the fuck up.
California is Randall from Recess. That's their done.
I got it, Miss Finster. I got it.
I'll-
I'll take care of it, Miss Finster. Don't worry about it. Just cut our water, Miss Finster.
Oh my
okay,
God.
all you have to say in California is, it's going to the kids.
Yeah.
It's going to the fire department.
Mhm.
It's going to the police department.
Yeah.
And all it goes to is their pensions.
Right.
Well, there you go.
Right.
And people will vote for it.
Is that not some political bullshit?
It is.
Some bullshit.
That's why I don't like politicians.
I'm running for Congress.
You're
Guess
in.
what? I have to serve 2 years. That's it to get a lifetime pension.
Just
Sick or what, man?
Really?
Facts.
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 That is
That
true.
I did not know.
Facts.
That's crazy.
Guess what? Whenever you elect me and I don't represent you like I should, because here's the thing. We're going to go slightly political, but we won't be biased. We're just going to say the facts.
Okay.
We're just going to
Okay.
say the facts.
I'm good with that.
Democrat, Republican does not matter.
Right.
doesn't.
Here's the thing. You get elected. Let's say you're a Democrat that finally gets elected in a conservative area. It doesn't matter. You should represent your people how they vote. If you're a
Right.
conservative who gets elected in a liberal area, you need to represent your people how they
Agreed.
vote.
That's literally
That's
your
never
job.
what happens because you're always
your-
going to vote for your party.
Right.
Always. And it's bullshit because these people, they get you in there. And then guess what? You don't perform like they want you to. They vote you out. 2 years later. That's all you get, right? And then guess what?
You get your
Facts.
pension.
Lifetime pension. You never have to work again, you son of a bitch. Okay, that's honestly, here's the thing. I mean, I don't really feel one way or another about him. He did not vote. Evansville is a typically conservative area,
Yeah.
our
Right.
county.
I can
We
see
voted
that.
Brad Ellsworth into Congress. He was a former sheriff and everything like that. A Democrat, a liberal. We loved him. The people loved him. You know what I mean? Because honestly, at the end of the day, that's how it should be. It shouldn't be party affiliated. It should be
Right.
character of the person.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
However,
I agree with that.
on certain issues that these people felt strongly about, he opposed their vote, and then he got voted out 2 years after. And guess what? He's not a cop anymore.
He doesn't-
Because he
Right.
doesn't have to be. He has
He
a
doesn't
pension
care.
from the
Right.
police department and the United States government. Hey, shout out to you, Brad Ellsworth.
Double dip. Double
There you
dipping.
go.
Oh, believe me, double lipping happens all the time.
It's
in
crazy.
California.
It's crazy.
Oh, I'm certain of
It's
it.
crazy. It's a ring, man. So I mean, other than that, guess
What else
what?
has been going on? Tell me.
We introduced Kevin right there. An
Hey.
hour and a half.
An
later.
hour in. Hey, welcome, Kevin.
That's
you.
Kevin, guys.
That
That's
is
Kevin.
one hell of an
That's
introduction,
Kevin,
man.
That's Kevin.
Jeez.
That's Kevin. That's Kevin.
Longest introduction to date.
So I mean, you know, so let's
I
just
think
get.
that record's probably going to stand for a while.
I wish I,
mean,
could have said more.
I'm gonna
so-
say this. We're already into it, but let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. It is December 27th.
Yes.
Christmas just happened.
It
You
did.
get anything good? You
Wow.
give anything good? What'd you do?
I got something great. You know what I got?
What'd you get?
I got this bottle of scotch
Oh,
It's almost
that
gone.
looks familiar.
that we're about to close out.
That looks familiar.
I got this
Oh,
bottle of
sure.
scotch from my dad.
Nice.
Doesn't this look familiar?
It looks familiar.
This is funny. This has become.
Have you ever bought that bottle of scotch?
I have bought this bottle of scotch.
For the most important person in your life?
Yeah. I mean, he's okay.
Who's the most important?
Who is
person
it?
of his life?
Who is it?
This gentleman right here.
Okay.
I
not
love it.
not the most important.
Now, how did you
person in my
guys
life.
meet each other?
How did we meet each other? It was 26 years ago.
Oh,
Okay,
damn.
I was being delivered in the hospital
Oh, and
by
Sean
this
was
guy
there.
right here.
He's a doctor.
Dude, he was like 7, and he was like, "I got him,
Doogie
I got him."
Howser.
Yeah, dude, he just like
Doogie Howser.
I volunteer on the maternity ward.
yanked
on
me out.
weekends.
That's
man,
right.
Yanked me out.
You-
Saved my life.
The two of you work for each other.
Yeah,
I love it.
He worked
That's
for me a while back.
None of that's
And
true.
we never, dude, we used to butt heads all the time. I'd always have something to say.
I love it.
And then he'd always have something to say. It's
Sean,
my way
wait,
or the
wait.
highway.
Stop.
And then that's why he doesn't work for me.
None of
anymore.
those things are true.
Stop. Sean had something to say.
Sean had
Here we-
something to say.
Here we
I
go
love it.
again,
Dude,
damn it.
listen,
love
here,
it.
listen to this, man. Listen to this. Last
love
night, okay, I mean, and this is getting away from what I just talked about Christmas. Last night or yesterday, I told him, I was like, hey man, yeah, we're talking like about this episode. We're like, I'll call you later. Okay. Like we talked a little bit on the phone earlier in the day. I was like, yeah, I'm going to call you later. Quick conversation. Quick conversation about the order of things. It turns out to be 9 o'clock, right? And I'm like, all right, I'm going to call you. I call him 2 hours later. All right, so yeah, man, I'll finally let you go. All right, bye.
Like I'm the only one talking the whole fucking time. This guy. All right,
I
look.
mean, I like to talk too.
Here's the truth.
Okay. Tell me the truth.
I never worked for him.
Yes.
What the fuck? So why'd you buy me the bottle?
He worked for
Teacher's
me.
pet.
He worked for me.
Okay.
We worked with each other.
I like that.
We worked with each other for a couple
honestly,
years.
and pause. That's why I like him. That's how he felt.
Yeah,
That's how he felt. He was my boss, but that's how he felt,
Yeah.
and that's how it was. Like we worked
that's
together.
how it was.
That's
We
awesome.
worked together.
That's good.
That's how it
good.
was. And so we worked together for a while, we worked together for a while, and then I left the company. It's time to move on, and Tanner got a promotion as was well deserved.
Hey man, give me
And-
one of those again.
Good.
And
me
he
one of
moved up.
Baller.
But we were friends when we worked together.
Yeah,
absolutely.
We were friends, and we remained friends after we stopped working. And
That's awesome.
so we decided to start doing this whole thing. So anyway,
This whole thing's great,
Dude,
you guys.
honestly,
By the way.
here's the thing about this whole thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, for listeners out there, everyone, anyone, this is the thing, Kevin. We went into this with one reason. We wanted something to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because honestly, and here's the thing, like you just said, we're going to remain friends, you know, and a lot of times whenever you become an adult, I don't have a lot of friends, period. And this guy, I mean, you know, he's a California boy. He doesn't have a lot of friends out here.
true.
That's true.
In
It's true. I believe
adulthood,
that. Yep.
as listeners may know, I don't think we have any, you know, preteens listening out there. Probably not. In adulthood, it's hard to make friends,
If
and
they
it's
do,
hard.
they
It's
shouldn't
hard
be.
to keep friends
Yeah.
who you're
Yeah.
not working with. You
That's
know what
true.
I mean?
Oh,
Like,
wow.
I mean, who are
So
you
true.
friends with?
Profound.
Typically,
That's
the people you
good.
work with.
Yep.
I mean, and that's cool though, because you're with like-minded people. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
be.
However, you should stick with the people. You know what I mean? Just because they don't work with you anymore doesn't mean you guys, you know, can't be friends and everything like
Yeah.
that.
Wow.
And although he left me.
Oh.
He left me. I mean,
I think it worked out all right for you.
It worked out all right for me. It worked out. I'm killing it.
Good.
I'm killing
killing
it, Kev.
Good.
I'm killing it.
awesome.
You know, no, I mean, that's the thing though. I mean, it had to happen because me and him have been, like you said, really good friends. I mean, and we'd still hang out even without this, but how often?
This is a good way to do
Who
it.
knows? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And this is also a really good way to do it. That way we just don't get completely wasted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We stay somewhat
somewhat
inebriated
coherent.
and we
Ish.
still talk. We have good conversations. So
This is good.
so why'd you
when I
buy me
was-
the bottle?
So when I was on my way out, so
Yeah.
this bottle of scotch is, I've been told the correct way to say it is Glenmorangie.
Glenmorangie.
You could say it like Glenmorangie, Glenmorangie. I've been told you're supposed to say
Glenmo Orange.
Glenmorangie. Glenmorangie.
Glenmorangie.
It's the original. It's a 10-year scotch,
Wow.
Well, this guy's fucking been over that way, man.
and it is
He
tasty.
knows.
I've
He
been there.
knows.
I've been there
Where?
He's been there.
Where?
That distillery. He's been there.
You have.
in Scotland. Yeah.
Yeah. When he worked for the company, they all went.
Yep. We all went one time.
You're a good lad.
So
they were golfing.
This was the first. I was not golfing. Other people were
didn't
golfing.
golf?
He was hacking at the ball.
Yeah.
Well,
No, I
that
went. I
happens when
went.
you- yeah.
I swung clubs.
He took an axe.
You could not say that
He
what
didn't
I
even
did
take
was
a club.
golfing.
He took an axe. And
He took
fucking-
I would have done better
He
with
went,
an
he went all
axe.
Jack
Yeah,
Nicholson.
So-
Not Jack Nicklaus. Not Jack Nicholas. Jack Nicholson. Through
Yep.
the door.
So when I was young,
Through the door.
Red rum. Red rum.
about 9 years ago,
Nice.
I wanted to buy scotch because I was like, I'm married now. I'm a married man. I should drink scotch. You
Absolutely.
know? I was like
Yes.
22 or 23. I was like, I need some scotch. So I went and
You were 22. You're a grown man.
I'm a grown-ass
You've seen
man.
everything
I'm
life has
married.
to offer.
I'm married at this
No,
point in time.
you haven't.
At this point in time, I
Not
was in the
even
process
close.
of adopting a teenager. I was like, I need to be drinking
Wow.
scotch. And so that's what I'm getting. So I bought this bottle of scotch, the same exact one, no joke.
I need to be drinking scotch.
I mean, you haven't even adopted
It
a teenager yet.
sat-
This
I
guy was
haven't.
old.
This sat in my
Jeez.
cabinet. I couldn't drink it.
Yeah, dude, it was rough. Whenever I first started drinking it with you, it's rough.
I didn't have enough life experience
Sean,
to
how
drink
old were
it.
you when you got married?
22 years old.
My first marriage, 22 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
His will work.
Yeah, it will.
His
How
will
long?
work.
How long was your first marriage?
15 years.
Oh,
That's a good amount of time, Neil.
It's a scary thing.
Honestly, if you think about on the grand scale of things, maybe 15 years isn't that long.
No, it isn't.
But
It's
at
a
the same
very
time,
long
it's
time.
a long time.
It's a
dude.
very long time.
I could not live with myself for 15 years. Facts.
Hey, that's funny. My wife said the same
Dude,
thing.
I'm 26 and there's one of me, so it works. If there was two of me, dude.
Yeah, it's rough, but you and Cheyenne have something, so I love
We
that.
have something.
Yeah.
So I'll finish this and then I do want to talk about
She's
that.
a fucking saint.
She
That's
is the
what it
best.
That's all it is.
Yes, she is.
So when I left the company,
Yes. Glenmore Range?
Yep.
Glenmore
When I
Energy.
left the company as a parting gift, I picked up a bottle of this and gave it to that gentleman.
Oh.
What'd you say?
I signed it. I don't remember
What'd
exactly
you
what I
say?
wrote.
I know. What
Well,
you said.
wait.
I know.
What did I say?
Yeah. Why did you say you gave it to
Here
me?
you go, buddy.
Dude, honestly,
Good luck.
it was kind of beautiful.
Oh.
I'm dead serious. It was beautiful.
Wait,
I kind of remember. It's not
remember
going to be
the gist-
verbatim, but
I
if you
remember
don't
the
get it,
gist
I
of what
got
I
it.
said.
So
It
go
was-
ahead, do it.
Tears and eyes.
That's about what I got.
The gist of what I
Tears
said
and eyes.
was
Tears and eyes.
I'm gonna fucking cry.
the gist of what I said was it was something about someone needs to buy you your first bottle of scotch.
Oh, that's awesome.
No, that's not.
But that's not what I
even
said.
fucking close.
That was
dude.
the end of what I
Literally-
said.
Literally,
All right, tell me what
he
I said.
And I'm not gonna do it perfect.
I put a bunch of thought into it when I said it
It was
originally.
solid. It was
Jesus,
solid.
I didn't know I was gonna have to
So
remember.
here's the thing.
Okay.
That's not what he drinks. That's not what he drinks.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That's
It's
not
not
what he drinks.
He said, I got
Pronounce
this as a gift.
pronounce what you drink.
Glenlivet 12 is what I
Okay, he
drink.
said, this is a gift. I don't drink this shit.
Well, I mean,
it's all
and
you.
the thing is,
Good luck.
dude. It's
Oh,
way more beautiful.
I remember. I do. Okay,
Okay,
now
so
I
what'd you
remember.
say?
I love it.
If you got it, what'd you say?
I mean, I don't remember exactly.
I
but
bought you. We bought you a bottle of what? Glenlivet.
Yeah, Glenlivet 15.
You like Glenlivet?
15. Not
Yeah, I
better
love
than
it.
better than the 12.
Better than 12. You
Go
bought
ahead.
me a bottle of Glenlivet 15.
And then you did what?
I bought you a bottle of Glenmorangie.
Yeah.
Glenmorangie.
Morangie.
And I gave it to you because but I said something to the effect of like you need your own thing. You're gonna do your own thing.
He still didn't fucking get
That's
it.
what. But that's what I said though. That's what I was saying.
This is what he said.
Okay, tell me what I
This is what he
said.
said. He had received his bottle first.
Yeah.
He had received his
Glenlivet.
bottle first.
Of Glenlivet.
Yes, sir. 15.
And he said,
this
they
is what-
gave this to me, and I
Dude,
don't
and
like
honestly, we got him a bottle. It's a tradition, and it still is at low. I'm carrying it on. You know what I mean? Whenever we succeed, when we win, and we win big, bottle. You know what I mean?
Nice.
And it's not like we're getting wasted. It's just a bottle to celebrate. You
I
know what I
like
mean?
that.
You take a quick little
Everyone
drink.
signs it.
Everyone signs
Okay.
it. Big wins.
it. Can I cut in here?
Go
If
ahead.
I
dude.
did that at my hospital,
Share it with the patients, though.
even with my staff,
Yeah.
they'd fire me. So
Yeah,
go ahead.
okay,
I like
yeah.
it. I
Well,
like
you-
it.
you
No,
know-
this is good.
No, it's awesome, and honestly,
I love
and
it.
it's like a great tradition to carry on.
Yes.
So what happened was we gave him that bottle, we signed it, Glenlivet 12 or 15, sorry. And he was like, "Oh yeah," like, and the thing is, honestly, it was a really emotional thing.
I'm tearing up.
Sean was like it in Evansville, like he was the end all be all, and then he left. You know what I mean? So now I had to be the thing. You know, I'm obviously not the end. I mean, we kept going, like we talked about last night. You're going to keep going.
You took
but
the torch.
Took the torch. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
And what he said was he broke that bottle out and he said it was signed or whatever, or like, we're going to do the thing. And he was like, "This is yours." And I'm not going to say it verbatim because I don't have it, but it's right there. He was like, "The same, meaning Scotch, yet different."
Yep.
Meaning different brand. Because we always drank. I mean, not we. Like he'd always buy the Glenlivet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He'd be like,
Yeah.
the same yet different, and basically like going to succeed. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. That's kind of how he said it.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I said it.
I'm telling you, that's awesome.
That's kind of how I said it. And like I said, I
Freaking
missed
awesome.
it verbatim, but that's how he said it. He kind of
That's
passed
awesome.
the torch, and I grabbed that shit.
And
Yeah.
you remember that.
Run
Grabbed
with,
it and ran
dude,
with it.
Honestly, and
remember
here's
that.
the thing. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Like Sean kind of, I mean, and still is, even though we don't work together. I mean, he kind of took me under his wing as like a mentor type, situation. I was the mentor at first,
You always say this shit.
but then, I don't know, somewhere, something happened. Time travel.
Time travel.
I don't know what happened. He
Don't make fun of it,
he
you
realized what
guys.
happened and he
I'm
came
having
back.
fun.
But I don't know. So yeah, no, he
That's
bought me that
awesome.
bottle and it was sweet, man. It was sweet. It was
Oh,
sweet.
that's awesome.
He's a fucking sweetheart.
He is.
I
He's a
am.
good.
fucking
Sean's a good
sweetheart.
guy.
I'm
I'm a sweet guy.
I'm gonna
I
tell you
teared
right
up.
now. I'm telling you right
I
now.
definitely did.
My sons, love this guy.
Yeah, your sons would fucking love me more.
They probably would.
How old are your sons?
They would. 20, 27, and 24.
Dude, let's fucking get it. Let's rage.
Hey,
let's go.
Okay. We get a beach house. We get a beach house.
Yeah.
Probably next year we'll have a beach
not this
house.
summer. We'll do it next summer.
You gotta go.
Kevin, are we friends?
Yeah.
You can say. I'm saying, like, honestly, I don't know what your criteria is for friends, but I think we're friends.
I think we're friends.
I think we're
you
friends.
guys have been friends for the past hour.
I think we've known each other longer than you think.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No,
You know, I mean,
you've got to go. If you don't go, you'd love my sons. They love this guy, and they talk about this guy.
Yeah, this guy's great.
We'll have a good time.
This guy's great. Honestly, like.
Oh, you got to go, Tanner.
Dude, this episode's going to be 4 hours long, Sean. I don't care, man. I'm sorry.
I'm fine with that.
I don't care. Okay, so here's the thing, man. This guy is awesome. I've had really great experiences with him. Even before we were like close, and he was like kind of giving me the opportunity to shine and step up and everything like that. I was nervous because he was like my boss and everything like that, but he really never treated me like a peasant. You know what I mean? Like he treated me
like a peasant.
not necessarily. I mean, at first it wasn't.
Though.
I'm not saying as an equal. We always knew the relationship. Yeah. Essentially, you know what I mean? But as an equal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We respected the work boundaries. You know what I mean? But his opinion fucking sucks.
I think the funny thing is,
I know as a person he's garbage. But like as my boss, he's my boss.
He's a boss.
I think the funny thing is there are people that might hear this someday. And for everything that's been said for the past 10 minutes, they're going to be like, that's fucking bullshit. That guy's an asshole. That's all they're going to think. That's all they're going to think.
You know, I'll tell you this.
Okay.
I oversee 4 people.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they love me.
Yeah.
They absolutely love me.
Yeah.
Do they respect you?
Yeah.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Yep.
You got the best of both worlds, man.
I'm not a dick.
You don't have to be a dick, but you have to you have to be a leader. And
No, you have to be
seem
a
like
leader.
a guy, like you said, you pass out flyers. You lead by example.
Listen,
Right.
What I do at the hospital too is I do what's called service excellence, customer service.
Sure.
I'm so glad we're recording conversations now.
And not only am I a coach,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a cheerleader.
Yeah.
You throw people in the air?
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Only
dude.
the ladies.
This guy's a fucking superstar.
Only the ladies. But
These aren't spirit fingers. These are spirit fingers.
No, I have to coach. I have to cheerlead.
Yeah.
And that's a boss. You know, you have
Absolutely,
to,
man.
You have to be able to accept the challenge.
And that's kind of what I said a little bit earlier. I just barely touched on it, like wins, like small wins. That's something me and him have always talked about. He kind of passed on to me like, it might not always be great, right? But you have to keep people up. You have to keep their spirits
Celebrate
up.
the wins.
You got to celebrate the wins, and a win might be a win might really be a loss.
a loss.
Spin team,
But guess
Go.
what?
Yeah.
You make it a win.
Absolutely, man.
what
I
you
mean,
do.
it's perspective, right?
Yeah.
It's perspective.
It's all in
It's perspective, Kev. You're fucking awesome, Kev.
No,
He is
Tanner,
awesome.
Fucking
You're
awesome.
awesome, Sean.
Yeah.
You're
So
awesome.
we'll go ahead.
You guys are awesome.
Hey. So we're talking about Christmas gifts, though.
Yeah.
Before we move on, I do want to say what I got my mom because she's listening.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Mom, guess what? I spent like $350 on Blake Shelton tickets for you. Okay.
What tickets?
Wait. Did you just announce it to her right now?
No, she already knows.
What tickets?
Blake Shelton, you know who that is?
Yeah, I
Blake
know.
Shelton. All my exes live in Texas.
Wait a minute. Are you
I
going?
got friends in
Are you
low
going
places. See, like he likes it because he
love
knows
it.
that those are
Isn't
not
that
the
Garth
songs.
Brooks?
Yeah, those are not the songs by him. But yeah,
They're not the songs?
No, they're not the songs by him. But here's the thing, man. Like my mom is like a huge country.
Are you
fan.
going with her?
Huge. No, her and my stepdad.
Oh, okay.
Now he
awesome,
works those
dude.
crazy swing shifts and everything. So maybe he works. I don't know. But like I told her, if he doesn't work, she was like, fucking better off.
That's a-
better off empty seat next to me.
Better.
You know what I mean? No, but I'd be there. You know,
That's a killer gift.
I felt great. Now, shout out to my siblings. I told them that I was doing this.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to like shit on them with
Yeah.
my gift.
Yeah.
You know
You
what I mean?
did.
And I was like, so if you guys want to get involved, you can. Give me
they?
some money and your name will be on the gift as well.
Did
Did
they
they?
pass? Did they do it?
No, yeah, of course, man. They knew
Nice.
better. I mean, what's the thing? Like, we don't go huge, you know what I mean? Because my family, we're frugal. We're frugal people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you want to, treat your mom.
Dude,
That's cool.
I've had honestly, man, and you know, and like we kind of already talked about it.
I've had a good year.
I've had a good year, man.
good
Like
year.
honestly, and my
So
mom,
take it-
my
yeah.
mom took good care of me for Christmas. You know what I mean? She got me some
Nice.
things. And I knew she was. I had a really good year.
Good.
And I haven't always had the best years.
Right.
Awesome.
Listen, Kev.
Well, listen, I'll tell you what.
I haven't always been in this seat right here, okay? I've had some bad years. This is a good year.
But you're here now.
I wanted to share, and I've been
You
sharing
fit
it
it
with
perfectly.
people.
How's that? You fit it perfectly.
Thank you, sir.
You do.
There you go.
Thank you.
Now, I will say this.
Yeah.
Ellie
Yes.
went overboard.
Oh,
What'd
did
she get
for
you, man? What'd she get you, dude? You fucking deserved it.
No,
Kev.
I didn't.
She got you a starship.
You might deserve it. I think
She got you another acre.
She got me an acre of land on Jupiter.
Oh shit, dude! You're
know
gonna
it-
fall right through that thing.
I know it's a gas
You're
giant.
gonna fall
but-
right through. Dude, you got screwed on that one.
She got me a driver. Not a driver. But
Oh, I was like, wait,
golf.
what?
Dude, he golfs.
I go.
Oh, yeah. No, I know.
Yeah, you
golf.
know that.
What brand?
TaylorMade.
There you go, dude. Of course, right?
No, I was upset.
Quality, right?
I said, "Don't get me that. Why'd you get me that?"
You don't deserve
She's
it. You're
treating
saying,
you, man.
And she
You don't
wa-
need it.
And I don't. And she wanted Wicked tickets. Did I get her Wicked tickets? No. But her
You
birthday.
fucking Hamilton, didn't you? You prick.
No, I didn't do Hamilton either. But her birthday's on the 2nd, so
Okay.
I have a couple days to do.
Which one's Wicked?
Exactly.
The green face though.
Wizard of Oz.
Yes, Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Wizard of Oz.
You know,
I saw it. It is fantastic.
Okay,
No
but
joke.
she said the tickets are $140, and I said, okay. So I added up in my head, and
Yeah.
I said, okay, well that's $350.
Yeah.
You're giving me a bill for $600.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's not $350. It's not $300 for the tickets.
Yeah.
It's $500 basically,
Um,
because I got to pay for parking. I got to pay
Yeah.
for dinner.
I bought Ellie.
In California, you
I
pay
bought Ellie
$50
a
for
concert
parking.
ticket.
Yes.
I bought her a concert ticket once.
What'd you get her?
I don't remember. Pink. It was
Oh,
pink.
she loves pink.
It was pink. No, it was a funny thing. It was like this running joke for
Dude,
a long
that's
time
insane. I thought,
that I owed her a concert ticket.
dude, did Wicked not cancel their tour? You see this lady right here?
Yeah.
I went to high school with this lady, and I know her really well. I swear to
way.
God. I
You're
swear to
lying.
God, Emily Schultz.
Serious?
You're
Pull my
lying.
phone out
He's
right
got
now.
a picture.
who is
He's
it?
got
Who
a
is it?
picture in his wallet.
I'll pull my
Who
phone
are you
out. I'm
talking
saying
about?
like this. Okay, so
What
she,
is her name?
I remember. Okay,
He's
so
got a picture in his
like,
wallet of her.
I know. Okay, so I used to have a best friend. We're not friends anymore.
Okay.
Okay.
He didn't want to grow up. Anyway,
bitter?
he used
Pan
to
syndrome?
date this girl in high school, right? But she
Yeah.
went to high school with me. She's an awesome person. She has a twin brother. I know not the whole family, but I know her and her brother, whatever. And she was in Wicked the musical as Ethelba, whoever. That's like the Wicked Witch, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's the one in green.
She was wearing the green face.
Yeah.
Like, and like she
Sean
would post
knows.
on.
I read the book.
She would
Just don't
post on
worry about it.
Instagram all the time. I
Kinda
swear
like
to God,
Twilight.
she went to my high school. I mean, I don't know. It's not that important. It's just you said that musical, and
that is really
and
funny.
and
That's
it
cool.
rang a bell in my head.
That's cool.
It rang a bell in my head.
And I do
Evansville's
wanna-
got fucking talent.
But I do.
got
Well,
talent.
I'm sure they do. But
We got
I
talent.
want to tell
Dude,
you,
that-
Sean and I both read Twilight.
We read
All
the Twilight books.
Dude,
Yeah.
me 3.
You did
thrice.
Did you
Yeah.
really?
No.
No,
You're just trolling
no,
us.
I can't read.
Is this a big setup?
I can't read.
Is it a big setup?
No, there's no setup. Well, besides the fact that, the joke is that I'm an out of shape, bum ass Walmart Taylor Lautner. That's the joke. Literally the joke at work. Do you remember that? Were you
Yeah,
part of
I
that? The
remember.
joke at work is that I was literally the great value Taylor Lautner.
Really?
Yeah, like I was Taylor Lautner if he was a 10 and I was a fucking -3. That's the joke. That was the joke at work for a while. So there you go. I don't know.
All right. All right. So that's Christmas. What else? What else went down this week? Anything else? Anything else?
Let's see. Okay,
went
so
down, coming
something
up?
on Christmas night.
Yeah.
I went to Christmas at my mom's. First of all, we played Cards Against Humanity.
Always
Great.
good.
Love that.
Have you guys ever
game.
played the game What Do
Yes.
You Meme?
No.
What do
No.
you meme? Everyone knows what memes are. You know what I
Yes.
mean? So it's basically the same thing as Cards Against Humanity. Instead of a topic card, it's a picture, like a meme,
Yeah.
popular meme, and then you have like the little cards. Dude, it's so fucking
That's
good.
fantastic.
It's so
That sounds amazing.
good.
That would be
best.
so
It's
good.
so good. It's so good.
So you have
It's so
to
good.
put
A little bit slightly cleaner. You know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
Well,
but
sure,
really
sure.
good. Really good.
So you have to
that'd
put
be
your own
Your own
verbiage.
caption to the meme.
Oh,
To
yeah,
the meme.
absolutely.
That's awesome.
And there's
we
still
need
like
to buy. We
dude,
need to buy that shit.
What do you meme? Absolutely, you need to get it.
We need to buy it for like this weekend.
Yeah.
As
let's
as
do
good
it.
as
that.
Cards Against
Let's do
Humanity
it.
is,
Which
Yeah.
is a game.
step it up a notch.
Yep.
Step it up a notch
can
with
see that.
memes.
What do
That's what
you
we do, right?
meme?
What do you meme?
That's
not,
fantastic.
Not the Justin Bieber song.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Is there a Justin
so
Bieber song in that?
what
nod
do you
your
mean?
head,
Yeah,
yes.
what he's singing. That's his
And I
fucking
wanna
music,
say
dude.
no.
No,
That's
no,
what
no,
he
no,
listens
no,
to,
no.
dude.
No.
Yeah, that and like Ariana Grande. Thank
Let me
you.
ask.
Next.
Let me ask, just real quick.
Yeah,
Did you listen to NSYNC?
dude, who didn't?
Everyone
though?
listen in.
I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Although my niece.
We don't need to get mean.
No.
We don't need to get mean. But you're about
I know.
25 years late.
Yeah, I am. But my niece did tell me.
It makes sense that a 30-year-old would not listen to NSYNC.
That's true. But my niece did say you kind of look like Joey Fatone.
Well, there you
Boom, roasted. Oh my God. Oh my
do.
God. You're the outer. Oh my God.
Look,
Oh my
look at
God.
me.
Yeah.
And
Oh
then
my God.
Yeah, man.
now Joey Fatone now is a big, he's tipping the scales at about 25
Yeah.
to 30. I'm only about 190.
People
Oh,
tell
okay.
Sean all the time he looks like Lance Bass.
Yeah, he does.
No one.
He kind of
No one fucking says that, dude.
What about that time you did the blonde hair thing?
I did not do the blonde hair,
Dude, come on. Dude, why are you lying on the fucking podcast?
Spreading these lies.
This guy's the fucking worst,
I
dude.
didn't do the blonde thing.
True story.
Mm-hmm.
My niece loved Lance Bass, and I told her, I said,
That guy's not going for you.
I
Okay?
said, you know what? I think Lance Bass
See, the
might
thing
be
is-
liking,
Yeah.
the gentleman.
Yeah, he's a fan
And
of the
she
gentleman.
said- She
absolutely.
said, no way.
No way. Look at that
Not
blonde hair.
Not a chance.
Look at that beautiful blonde hair. Are you kidding me?
Not a chance.
That's a man if I've ever seen one.
And you know what? To this day, I give her a bad time. But that's
Yep,
you know what it's
She
all
got
about.
it.
That's life.
That's fair.
That's
So
life.
so on Christmas night,
Yeah.
like Christmas. Sorry, we were playing those games, and my little sister,
Christmas night.
shout out Shayna. She was like, "Hey." Her name's not Shayna, it's Shauna. Sorry.
You said his name wrong?
No,
I've
no.
met her.
I
I've
call
met
her.
her.
I call her Shayna as a joke. It's
Oh,
just a
okay.
joke.
Yeah, my son Bill. I mean,
yeah,
Hayden,
yeah, you know,
it's like the same.
I met
Do
her.
have
She's
sisters?
way cooler than
She's
you.
cool.
Right.
Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah.
She told me, she was like, hey, hey,
Like drunk.
hey.
Yeah.
Birdbox, watch it on Netflix.
Good movie.
Did you watch it?
Oh,
You started-
You watched it? Did you watch it?
my God.
When did you watch it?
I watched it about 3 nights ago.
Dude,
Did you watch
do
it?
you want to spoil it for Sean right
Yes,
now?
let's
telling
do
you.
it.
Are you
Okay, so
fucking
listen,
kidding me?
bro,
No.
here's the thing. It's been out for long
No.
enough.
Holy
Here's the thing. You want to go to the bathroom?
shit.
Go to the bathroom if you need to, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I don't need to go to the
I'm
bathroom.
It
telling you, bro.
is-
I'm sorry,
Don't give me
dude.
the
Okay,
fucking
don't-
ending.
I'm sorry,
Don't give me the ending.
We won't give you the ending. That's
I
fine.
won't give you the ending.
Okay, you have not seen the other one. It's not
No.
like a sequel or prequel or anything like that. But what's a Quiet Place? John
No, I didn't.
Krasinski.
Okay.
I didn't
It's
see that.
similar,
I didn't care
right?
for it.
It's
much
similar.
simpler.
It's
similar, but
yes.
simpler.
Yes. Okay, but like
Okay.
different thing, right?
Okay.
Instead of ears,
Yes.
it's instead of sound, it's sight.
Okay, let's go back a little bit more. A little bit further. Did you see The Happening?
Dude,
Night
okay, so
Shyamalan
here's
Ding Dong.
here's the thing, man. Honestly, I'm not the biggest scary movie guy. Like, I'm not
Okay.
scared of scary movies.
Yeah.
It's just I don't like to poison my brain with that stuff.
I get you
I
on
mean,
that.
like really, like honestly, I just don't like to watch that stuff and just think about it all the time. Even though it doesn't scare me, I think about it all the time.
Okay, because Ellie watched the Bird Box first.
Yeah.
And then I start watching it with her. And I looked at her and I said, oh, I'm getting it. And she
Yeah.
goes, shut up. And I start to tell her what I think it is because it reminds me of the movie The Happening. Mark Wahlberg, Zoe Deschanel.
And that fucking
And
bear. And that fucking
How
bear.
did you just say that? Zoe Deschanel.
Deschanel.
Deschanel?
Deschanel.
Zoe
Deschanel?
Deschanel.
I don't know. And then Ted.
And she's pretty hot, though.
And Ted
you know.
the bear.
She's
Oh,
fantastic.
yeah, that's it.
He was in it.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah.
No,
And he got that
and
Boston accent.
Yeah.
That was the worst one ever.
Bastin.
Bastin.
But it reminded me of that. But she said, you're wrong. You're wrong. You got to watch it.
Dude,
I wanna
okay,
see
you
it.
have to watch it. So basic like run
wanna
through.
see it.
Movie.
You know what I mean? Basically, something crazy
Yep.
has gone on in the world. Something's happening. Some kind of disease they think. They don't really know. And it causes people who see it to go fucking crazy and suicidal.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Suicidal.
Suicidal.
Or homicidal.
Homicide, absolutely.
And actually, Ellie, my wife, said, no, I didn't see that. So I rewinded. And I said,
yes.
what's he doing?
Yeah.
And he was killing her.
Yeah. No, absolutely. So, like,
It's-
I mean,
you got to watch it.
dude,
Yeah.
it
No,
does all
I'm-
that.
I'm excited.
I'm telling you.
I'm
and
a huge fan of her.
So,
I'm a huge
who's
fan
in
of
it?
both
Sandy
of
B.
Sandy
B.
We
I've been a
dated.
fan since Miss
Sandy and I
Congeniality.
dated.
Dude, she's
Miss Congeniality. I've been
dated
following
her?
her.
No.
Actually,
Oh,
since
man.
Speed. I liked her since
Dude,
Speed.
I was gonna have you kiss and tell, bro.
97.
I was gonna have you.
No,
I mean,
didn't.
Kevin Nealon can get another movie star. You know what I mean? That's how
For
it goes.
sure.
I
lock
mean, but
that
realistically, and then
Yeah.
Cyrus the Virus is in it, bro. Cyrus the Virus. John Malkovich. You watch Con
oh,
Air. You know Con
yeah.
Air.
You know
right?
Con
Yeah,
Air.
Come on, bro.
Cyrus the
Con Air.
Virus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nothing makes me sadder than the agent lost his bladder in the
Airplane. Do you like that? Is that what you want, John Cusack? Is that what you want?
Yeah,
Okay,
Cyrus
no.
the Virus.
No,
is
sorry.
good.
I mean, John Malkovich is fucking phenomenal
In everything.
in
yeah.
everything.
great movie.
Okay.
Great
Great
movie,
movie.
dude.
I wasn't sure at first.
Oh my God, Sean.
I'm gonna watch it.
If we cannot talk about
It's only
this
been-
movie
it's
next
only-
episode, dude.
Okay, fair.
I told you to watch it
Give me
last
a week.
night, dude. What'd you do, dude? You talked to me for 2 hours. You could have watched the fucking movie
You know, Sean, I would have watched it with you.
again,
know.
and he would have said, "Man,
You know,
girl, don't, girl,
boy,
dude. Oh
boy,
my God, dude,
girl.
dude, girl. Hey, man, girl."
All right, I'm gonna watch.
Hey, Sandy B almost pissed me off for the first time ever. I'm not gonna
yeah.
lie. You know what I'm talking
I
about.
know what you're talking
Dude,
about because the way she said that.
He said, he was like, yeah, me. And she, oh, Sandy B,
She
man.
stopped
All
it
right,
right
all
there.
right.
Dude,
I gotta-
yeah, dude.
no.
Okay, so I mean, we just talked
Girl.
about memes. My sister, my little sister, who told me to watch the movie, she tagged me tonight before I came over here in this Facebook thread of 36 fresh Birdbox memes.
Serious?
And they're so good. I'll show them to you after the show,
Holy
man. They're
crap.
so good, and a lot of
Serious?
them have to do with girl and like
Boy.
dude. You know what I'm talking? Oh my God,
Settle, keep it in your pants,
Dude, let me
man.
tell you right now.
Oh my
All right,
God.
all right.
Girl pissed me off at a couple
Girl,
points.
I wanted to fucking strangle girl.
Like
Sandra
girl?
Bullock wanted to strangle her too, and
like-
it makes sense.
Girl, what are you doing?
Jeez.
And Ellie's sitting there going, relax, because she saw it. And I'm like, no, I can't relax because
know what-
she told girl, don't do
Kevin,
this.
Kevin, can I tell you something?
Yes.
You know what makes me not relax more than anything in this entire fucking world?
Girl,
Whenever someone tells me to relax, I cannot fucking relax. If you want me to
Relax.
if you want me to get a fucking leg cramp, if you want me to get a leg cramp real quick, tell me to
say
relax.
Tell you to
Just say
relax.
Jesus.
And I'll tense up harder than I fucking ever
I
could
love
have.
it.
You
I
know
love
what
it.
mean?
You gotta
Dude.
watch Bird.
So I guess we
All
can't
right.
fucking talk about it because Sean
Well,
didn't fucking
We've been
watch
talking
it.
about it for 10 minutes.
Dude, shut
No.
up, Sean. You
Have
muted your headphones. You
hold
didn't
on,
hear.
hold on. Have you seen Infinity Wars? Avengers?
Oh yeah, go there.
God damn it.
And
What?
And it wasn't
Marvel,
Well,
MCU.
Well,
oh my God,
gentlemen,
MCU
it was an
sucks so
epic.
bad.
It was an epic bromance that's coming to an end right now.
Kevin, come on,
That's
man,
coming to an
skip
end
it. You don't
right
like
now.
him, do you? You don't like him.
He hates every Marvel movie.
Do you really?
No, okay, I hate him. I hate him. That's
Okay.
not. I
That's
was
okay.
gonna say I don't hate him, but
I'm
I do
telling
hate
you
him
right now.
I do hate him, but honestly, all my hate
You
comes
got
from the
20
fact.
seconds on this topic.
All my hate.
We're not.
Yeah,
doing
he's
this
gonna
again.
skip it. Every time I bring it up, he skips it. I bring it up
Why?
every week.
Because he
I
brings
bring
it up every fucking
week.
week. We've talked
But
about it
it's
30
okay.
times already.
Not the
I
DC.
gotta
The
know.
DC superheroes
Okay.
period are better than Marvel superheroes. I love the X-Men, but it's a fact. Not the movies. We're not talking about movies. We're just talking about superheroes.
Okay.
Superman is terrible, but he's the only bad thing DC. However, the Christopher Nolan Batman movies are better than anything Marvel will ever make. Because it goes down as the greatest movie trilogy ever.
Batman?
Batman.
The Dark Knight trilogy. He's
The
talking
Dark-
about the Dark Knight
okay,
trilogy,
the Dark Knight-
and it's a really
okay,
good argument.
Not the best
It's a
superhero
good-
movie trilogy.
It's a good trilogy.
The best
The best
trilogy.
trilogy.
Lord of the Rings. What the fuck is that? Star Wars 1 through 3?
Hey, don't
4
okay.
through 6?
No, Star Wars 1 through 9 sucks. Because 9's coming out. It's bad. It does. I hate to say
Oh, Kev, come on, man.
Oh, it was
We're not going to
fun.
talk about it because I don't even
It
want to
was
hate you.
fun.
I
No, you
wouldn't hate
hate
you.
me.
I
So
wouldn't
listen,
hate you.
listen.
But like, I don't even want to think
It was
any kind
fun
of
while
way
it
about you.
lasted.
it. I
negatively.
saw
Boys.
Star Wars 4.
in theaters.
in theaters.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, didn't
get it. He never got it.
We kind of talked about this last night.
Luke
Dude, you're
Skywalker.
53.
Yeah.
So my dad's 50. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So like we were
damn.
kind of talking about this. You know what I mean? Like so think about that.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my dad are cool. We're not this fucking cool.
Well,
You know what I mean? It's interesting how
I
you
don't-
mean someone, right?
Yeah. It's
That's what we talked about last night. How you
talked about that
how
last
you're,
night.
how you're introduced to someone is huge.
yeah, I agree.
Has a
It's
big
huge.
effect on
It's huge.
the whole relationship.
You're 3 years older than my dad.
Yeah.
How he was introduced to my dad was as my dad.
Yeah.
And my dad played the dad role.
Right.
He was
Oh.
introduced to you as an equal, as a
Interesting.
couple equal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
So you're equals.
I see.
Right, because like you and I would
Even
you
though
know,
you're
like,
older than my
we're
dad.
good friends, and we
Yes.
would have a conversation like this.
Yes.
But like your dad,
And
I
like
liked him a
my
lot.
dad's not a prick, you
He
know what
was
I mean?
very
But he was
cool.
like, but he still came off as a dad.
But yeah, he came.
Yeah, see, I don't like to come off as a dad. I
Right.
never have. I never
You
have.
don't. You
But
don't.
but now had I met one of your sons,
Yes.
and they were like we were buddies,
Like, this
and
is
then
my
it was
friend.
like, and
Yes.
then it was like, hey dad,
Oh,
this is
no,
my
I'm
friend.
dad.
You'd be like, yeah, my son's a fucking moron,
would've
and this is
changed-
his friend, so like...
It would have changed the whole.
guy's a fucking
You know, would have
moron.
been. It just would have been a different
That's
dynamic.
funny you say
That's
that.
interesting.
That's
It's super interesting, right?
wow.
Dude, it blew my mind last night.
That-
I think it blew his drunk ass mind too.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
He was thinking about
Well,
it.
No, that kind of
Thinking
blows
about
my mind. But I will say this.
Yeah.
Okay, I saw Star Wars 4,
In
5, and
theaters.
6 in
Yeah.
theaters.
Yeah.
That's because, well, if you watch last week's episode, you know why they fucking sucked. Okay? 1 through 3 are better.
I just, but Lord of the Rings.
It's good.
And the reason I like Lord of the Rings, okay, and this is honest,
It's really good.
is because
It's very good.
my sons and I had that when
Yeah,
they were young.
dude.
And I said,
The
I read
connection
the
that you
books.
have with something matters
Yes.
so much.
And that was it. And
That's
that
why
was it.
music. That's why music fucking just clicks
Yes.
with you. You know what I mean? It's all
Yes.
about the timing and everything
hit-
that you're
yeah.
going through.
You hit it on the head.
No, it's true.
Absolutely.
You hit it on the head.
It's true. I mean, there are movies like that. Well, I mean, comedies and horror movies are the best example of that.
Yeah.
Where whether you were scared or not is 100% your environment. Whether you laughed or not in a comedy, 100% your environment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You know, it could be the funniest movie in the world, and you watch it in the wrong environment. You're not laughing.
yeah,
It's
like
not
for all
funny.
like the listeners listening to this right now, they're not laughing.
No.
But whenever I'm fucking staring them in the face while they're watching it, and I'm like, you better think it's fucking funny.
right,
They
exactly.
laugh.
They just crack up.
But
crack up.
it's funny because, Lord of the Rings 1, 2, and 3 were mine and my sons. I read the books.
You wrote that shit?
Well, I
Yeah.
tried to.
Oh,
But,
okay.
mine would have been Lord of the Bling. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go.
Lord of the Bling.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Copyright, trademark. We're locking that down. Boom. We're
No,
gonna buy
anyway.
that shit.
So that
Lord of the
was-
Bling. Holy shit.
That was.
No, we're doing something with that. We're doing something with that.
I've got some good stories for you guys.
Okay.
There we go.
No, seriously. But anyways, 1, 2, and 3, I explained to them what the Lord of the Rings were, so we had that to share.
Yeah.
Then The Hobbit comes out, and we had that to share still. But now they're old enough to where they're like, fuck you,
Dad, you don't
Go-
fucking get it, okay, Dad?
Fuck you, Dad. Go watch your own movie.
And those movies were garbage.
yeah. What movie?
The Hobbit
The
is what
Hobbit.
he's saying.
Okay.
Garbage.
They're not
Please,
garbage.
please,
They're not
please.
garbage.
They are garbage.
They're not garbage.
They are the worst.
Dude, this guy, I'm telling you.
Here's my
Now, here's the thing. You know the Hobbit movies are better than the MCU universe movies.
nope. No, definitely not. Here's the
They
thing.
are. They are.
Fuck no. The Hobbit
They
is
are.
bullshit. Look, we're gonna do
No.
this Hobbit thing, and then
Okay,
we're moving
listen.
on from
Did
this.
you read The
Listen.
Hobbit?
Yeah, I read The Hobbit.
What'd you
Great
think?
book. Here's what's
He
interesting.
listened to it.
He lists. Thank you.
Here's what's no. I read
He
it.
put it in his little DVD player.
Yes, he
CD
I've read
player,
it.
and
I've read
drove
it.
to work.
I've read it.
Okay.
Put that. No.
Paperback and hardcover.
Okay.
Multiple times I've read that book. Here's a funny thing. Lord of the Rings, 3 books, 3 movies. The Hobbit, 1 book, 3 fucking movies. Are you out of your fucking mind with this bullshit?
Well, I mean,
They could do it.
I mean, that's what.
They couldn't, sir.
dude.
They didn't. It was a massive failure.
Is that
It
not what
was
everyone does for money?
It was a commercial failure. It was a critical failure.
Is that not why Endgame is not going to be the last Avengers movie? They're going to announce some
failed
random one.
on
Extra
all-
game.
It failed.
Avengers
Hey.
extra game. Overtime.
Here's my-
overtime.
Here's my Hobbit story. Ready? I go, man, The Hobbit. I missed it in theaters just due to scheduling conflicts, whatever. It came out. I was super excited to watch it. I'm like, man, I'm so excited to watch this movie.
You
put
didn't
it on.
like it.
I put it on. I'm like, man, this is gonna be awesome. I was so excited to see it. I love Peter
Disgusted.
Jackson. I love Middle Earth. I
You don't
love
even
this
know
shit.
him.
I love this shit. I read the book. I'm jazzed. I put it on. I start falling asleep immediately.
Why?
You guys heard it. Sean is discriminating against little people.
Because it's boring.
Hobbits.
Because
He's
it is
discriminating
boring as
against
shit.
hobbits.
I start falling asleep immediately. Okay, I'm watching this and I'm like, there's this scene. It's in the first one. There's a scene. They're sitting at a table talking, just 2 people.
Yeah, people do that. We're
They're
doing it.
just
3
sitting there-
people doing it
like
right
the
now at a
dwarves?
table.
They're sitting there talking.
I
No,
don't
no, no.
like
okay,
the dwarves.
so you're
They're
thinking
sitting there
you think 2
talking.
people talking at a table sucks, but you expect people to watch 3 people talking at a table.
There's 3 of us, and we're engaging. This was dog shit, and I'm sitting
How?
there. I'm sitting
The
there falling
dwarves.
asleep. It wasn't interesting.
dwarves.
There were 2 people. 2 people. I don't know, or 2 beans
Okay.
sitting at a table, and I go, and I'm falling asleep. I'm like, I can't handle this. I get up. I stand up. I walk to the kitchen.
This guy's an asshole.
And you like Star Wars?
I walk to the kitchen. I fix myself a snack.
What'd you fix?
I think it was a meat and cheese plate.
Dude,
Okay,
I've
so-
already,
I'm not joking, it was a meat and
I've
cheese
already
plate.
heard this fucking story. You
You
want me to
did a
ruin it
meat
for
and
you?
cheese
I
plate?
did a meat
You
and
want me to
cheese
ruin the
plate.
story for
Did you
you?
put it
Can
on
you
a
not
cheese?
see where this is
Did you
going?
put it on a cutting board?
Hey, guess what
Like a
happens
glass
whenever he
of
comes
wine?
back?
I come back.
Guess what happens when he
and
comes
guess what
back?
co-
They're
What?
still at the table.
They're still at the fucking table talking.
But there
Same
were
conversation.
more than 2 people.
Nope. same two people
This guy,
still talking,
man.
and I go, done, boom,
Really?
done. I was done.
Really?
I was done.
You didn't even get to see the dragon climb on the coins. You fucking nerd.
He's actually absolutely right on that.
Yeah, you're a fucking nerd for that. Okay.
All right.
You know what blows my mind?
Tell me.
Fucking couples wearing matching pajamas.
Did you do it? Did you do it?
No.
Attaboy.
Hell no.
Are you a matching pajama guy?
No.
Oh, I think he is.
No, I'm not.
He is.
Have you? John, help.
Not
Yes.
in not in pictures though.
Okay.
Not in pictures.
So we'd never see it on Facebook?
Yeah, no, you
Well,
wouldn't
then
see
it's
it.
okay. I guess then maybe
You
it's
wouldn't see it.
acceptable. You
No,
know
no,
what I mean?
we'll get-
If it's just to make the family happy, then that's cool. But if
Yeah,
it's
like-
to fucking gallivant all over Facebook, I'm not with it.
No, that's garbage.
I'm not with it.
You and the kids should do that. All the kids, Cheyenne, all of you should do matching
No, I
pajamas.
think we did that, but again,
No?
it didn't go live. It didn't go up, man.
Dude, I
It
don't
didn't
know
go
why- I
up.
don't know why people think
Good
that's
for you.
fucking acceptable.
It's
I don't
not.
know. Dude, oh my
It's not.
God, man.
It's not.
Oh my God.
Like those people that take pictures in jeans and white shirts for Christmas.
oh my God.
Don't do it.
The worst, man.
You know what? Nothing pisses me off more when I see a picture in somebody's house and I look at them and go, "Really? You
did
actually
this?
did that?"
I'm going to
did
take that a
this?
step
You're one of
further.
those.
Okay.
Jeans and whatever in a wedding picture.
No.
In a wedding picture. I understand casual. I understand casual.
Yeah.
That's not casual for me. For a wedding. Like, wedding casual is different than fucking Walmart casual.
Yeah.
Okay? You know what I mean? Walmart casual, wear your jeans. Wedding casual, why don't you throw some fucking khakis on at least?
Well,
Okay?
we had
At least.
slacks.
You prick.
Yeah, we had slacks. We had black
We had
slacks.
slacks.
We're looking
white
good
shirt,
at your
black
wedding.
slacks, white shirt, a nice
Hey, I
salmon
bet you were
colored
looking. I
tie.
bet you guys were looking
tie.
nice.
The ladies' dresses, and
Yeah.
I thought that went well. It
At
went
my-
really well.
At my wedding.
This guy, hold on.
No, go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
No
Do your
no
thing.
dungarees.
No dungarees.
Okay,
dungarees.
there we go. No Wranglers.
Fuck the dungarees. Anyway, so this guy.
They're a
gave
sponsor
great
of ours,
toast. Oh,
Kevin.
I love dungarees.
Okay, there we go.
I did.
Anyways, this guy gave a toast.
I did a toast.
Him and Cheyenne's. My sons were good too, but this guy,
They were
yeah,
good.
just
Heart
what
wrenching,
I
right?
love. Yeah,
That's
what
what
I
he
love,
does, right?
What I love about Sean is he's so protective over Ellie.
Yeah.
and I absolutely love that.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a good thing.
What is a good thing? And I mean, but she didn't, you know.
It's always good. It's always good to have someone protective over you who cannot
Yeah.
do shit about anything.
Yes, and that's it.
That's it.
That's
why it's so great.
I'll just throw
It's
my.
like
I'll
this
just throw
guy.
my
This,
sons.
this
in
guy's
there.
my bodyguard. This fucking guy. Like this is the
Yeah.
guy.
This is the guy. That's what Ellie says about me. He's
He's
protecting me. I'm
no,
like,
no. Okay,
well, I'm
I did
old.
this wrong. I did the
like
marriage
Mr.
thing wrong.
I've got like Mr. Burns arms from Simpsons.
No, the thing with Ellie though was, you know,
She's
she didn't
beautiful.
have. She's amazing.
Yep.
You know, but she didn't have. You know, it's not like she had. Well, she didn't have you yet.
Yeah.
You know, when we got close, she didn't have you, and she didn't have like, you know, an older brother that was in the picture.
You're
you know,
right.
she didn't. You know, like she didn't have that, and I was like,
You're right.
you know, but she needed that.
She definitely needed it.
So, you know, I felt responsible. That was like,
I love that. About
you know, because it
you.
was just like I can do that. I can be that role. And so yeah,
And you did it. And you did it. And
Right.
and to this day, I'm telling you, she just appreciates
So-
that you did that.
well,
Did you adopt her too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like
That all
Sean's
makes sense.
adopted son.
exactly.
Dude, that's so
Yeah.
insane, dude. That's beautiful.
Go to your room.
Dad, can I have $50, please?
No, but the reason
No,
reason
no,
that
absolutely
that worked is because she was so close with Cheyenne.
Yeah.
That's the only reason that could something like that could, you know, ever work. Because obviously, just wouldn't work. But because she's so close with Cheyenne,
Yeah.
you know, it was just natural that I could be really close to her and be protective over. Yeah. So your wedding we had a blast. Man.
that was
we had a
fun.
great time at your wedding.
Yeah, she fell asleep in the car on the way to the hotel.
There you
Dude,
go.
weddings are beautiful. Even more beautiful than weddings whenever those people actually stay together
Yeah.
Yeah.
for
You're
10
right.
years at a time.
Hey, we're coming up.
We're coming up.
Dude,
man.
10 years.
Dude, you're coming up. You still got fucking like 4 days, dude.
You're gonna
You
be here?
could fuck
I got
up
4
really
days to
bad.
fuck it
You're
up.
going to be here?
I think so.
You better be.
I think so,
Tanner.
man.
Come
You're
on,
gonna be
man.
here.
Oh,
I was on the fence
now be here.
until
Please,
I
please.
knew Kev was going to be here.
Please.
And now I'm going to
yeah,
be here.
you put it over the
So
edge.
here's
He's like,
here-
wait,
here's
who's
the
gonna be there,
here's the
Sean?
catalyst,
Fuck him.
man. Here's the catalyst. If I come, I like to drink sometimes. You know, especially
You're staying.
when this
You
guy.
need to stay.
That's what's going to have to happen. You
Dude,
know
we
what I mean?
got room.
I got to drive back across the
We got
bridge
plenty
at
of
night,
room.
so I'll probably just end
There's-
up crashing.
I'll sleep in one of their cars.
Not
It's
only-
okay.
I'll probably come down here and start an episode up.
Not
Hey, let's do
Tanner
it.
and Kevin.
Let's do it.
Tanner
Tanner.
and
Dude,
Kevin.
oh my
Tanner
god,
and
Son of a
Kevin.
bitch.
A
Special
2
episode.
a.m. podcast. Oh my god.
Hell yeah, I'll do it.
We'll have to
If
live
we're still
stream it.
alive, then fucking yeah.
The
Like,
Tanner
let's
and
do it.
Kevin show.
Yeah.
We should just do, well.
Have you
that's
seen this
not a bad
guy's hair
idea.
when he gets drunk? It just goes
Well, you
vertical,
know-
like Giorgio.
Goes
You know what's
big.
funny is I was looking at wedding pictures of you, Sean.
As
Have
the
you
night
seen
goes,
the wedding? Have you
no,
seen the
I have
wedding
not.
pictures?
No.
We have an album.
Help me out, Sean. How long was your hair?
It's down here-ish.
Yeah.
Oh, it was long.
Shoulder
you know,
length-ish.
I'm going to try to think of a
pretty long.
character. Hey, hold on. I've got to think of a character. Maybe you've seen the movie. Let's think about this
Okay.
because it's long.
Yeah. It's long.
Okay. If you got to think on,
You
if you
say
gotta
some
think on it-
asshole
if
character.
you gotta
No,
think
I'm
on it,
not.
Is it like was it like Gordon Bombay from Mighty Ducks, like that kind of haircut, like the '90s, like part in the middle?
Nope.
And like,
Nope.
No.
No.
Okay.
Way longer.
Yeah, it was longer.
Okay.
It was down to here and it was
Yeah.
curly. It was
Okay.
very
Wow.
beautiful.
Okay.
Had a beautiful sheen to it.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful body.
So we got married. So we got married on New Year's Eve.
Yes, you did.
Because that just seemed like the coolest thing we
Yeah.
could do.
Yeah. Why not?
So we got married on New Year's Eve.
Well, and she was
At-
drunk. That's the only way you could get her to do
We
it.
got married at Cheyenne's sister's house.
Okay, and Cheyenne's sister was married to Rico Suave.
Yes, absolutely.
And I went to high school with Rico Suave.
Rico.
Gerardo Mejia.
Gerardo Mejia.
Suave.
Is he going to be at the...
That is a true
Wait, you
story.
went to high school with him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what?
He probably
Small
won't
world.
He's
remember me.
producing my album.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a hit.
I got Lil Mop on a song. I got Lil
Shout
Mop
out-
on a
shout
song.
out to
Shout
Lil
out Lil
Mop.
Mop. I got him on a song, man. I'm telling you, we're
but no,
we're coming hard.
I actually went to high school with
So
him.
That's crazy.
So yeah, but weird story. It hasn't come up yet on the podcast.
Surprisingly,
Surprisingly, it hasn't come up yet.
Oh, I'm
But
sorry. My
Sean
bad.
is,
No, I'm glad-
Sean is Rico Suave.
I'm not Rico Suave. My wife's sister,
Yep.
Kathy,
Yep.
married Gerardo Mejia, aka Rico,
Rico
Suave.
Suave.
Rico Suave.
And we're very close with them.
Let me tell you right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just what I remember from Rico Suave
Crushed it.
or Gerardo Mejia.
Yeah.
That guy could dance.
Of course.
That guy.
There it is. Tanner's got it.
In you're close, but in high school,
Dude, Vogue one time.
Yeah.
that guy could dance. That's
Yeah.
all I'm going to say. He was a nice guy.
I see him on
and he could
Instagram
dance.
right now. He is killing
He
it.
can still dance.
I don't
Nice
know,
guy.
How old is he?
53.
Does not look 53.
Yeah,
Fucking
he's like the
crushing
same
it.
age.
Neither do I.
No, you don't either. You look
Thank you.
37 like you're supposed to.
Thank you.
And he is crushing it.
He's crushing
He's
it.
crushing
Yeah,
it.
he's a good guy.
And he did. So the wedding was at their house.
Yep.
And he did.
I'm so sorry, fellas. Keep it going. I gotta go.
He did play a role in officiating the
I
wedding.
gotta go upstairs.
He's got to go upstairs.
He'll be back.
Okay.
So he did play a role in officiating the wedding.
Yep, that's what I heard.
That is
That's
a
what
true
Ellie
thing that
said.
happened. We had 3 people officiate the wedding, but the whole
3?
yeah, we had 3 people do the wedding. So basically, what we wanted to do, we needed the person that could legally do it.
Okay.
But then we really wanted Gerardo to do most of it because we were really close. And they were doing weekly Bible studies at their house. We were there every week.
He's a pastor right now, correct?
Yeah, he's a
his
pastor.
own
He's a
church.
pastor in Ashland, Kentucky.
Okay.
And so and he was there for our whole relationship,
Nice.
which the whole 8 months we'd been together before we got married. But he was there. We got married really fast, but he was there, the whole time, and we were very close. And so we thought it'd be cool if he did the wedding.
Well,
so
didn't
he
they
did.
have he had a show?
Yeah, they had a reality show.
reality
that
show,
was
thank you.
much
That's
later.
it.
That was
Yeah.
way later.
Oh, really?
Yeah, way later than that. We lived out here when that show aired.
Oh
But
no!
yeah,
kidding.
they did.
I thought you lived out there.
Nope. Is Living Suave or something?
Because Ellie,
Suave says.
Suave says. Okay.
Suave
Ellie,
says.
Ellie follows all of them.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, Suave says but that was much later. So
Nice.
so that's what we wanted him to do it. But we also there was a guy that from the place we worked, Hillview,
Okay.
that we were very close with our chaplain.
I think I saw the picture.
John Dunstan.
I saw the picture of him yesterday.
And we're really close with him, and so he did like a thing in the beginning.
Okay.
And then Gerardo pretty much did the whole ceremony, and then right at the end, like the legal person kind of, which was the person that did our like premarital counseling.
Yeah.
She kind of stepped in and like
that's
said
awesome.
the official word. So it was really cool. But the whole goal was
Did he pop lock?
No. The whole
Welcome back, Tanner.
He did wear a hat though.
Yeah, I'm back, guys.
He wore like a white Hurley hat or something, and like a velvet or suede,
Like he was going to
sport
prom?
coat. Yeah,
Oh, there we go.
I remember him at prom. So.
Killing it. Killing it.
no. So
That's awesome. That's awesome.
No, it was cool.
That's
We
good.
like our wedding was a blast. We set everything up like to be a New Year's Eve party. That was the goal.
Oh, that's perfect.
That's the way that was our aim.
Yeah.
Was make it a New Year's Eve party, and that's exactly what we did. Like the ball drop countdown at midnight, and we did a champagne toast at midnight.
You did more than that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You connected two people together.
Oh, well, no.
Joe and Kristen, come on.
set
That's where
someone
it
up?
started. Yes.
It came late.
Oh,
It came later. I
It
didn't
did?
set them up there. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't set them up there. But yeah,
You did a good job.
our really
Good
good
job.
friends, our very, very close friends.
Good job.
Joe and Kristen.
Good job.
They were both at that wedding.
Uh-huh.
They did not meet for it was like a year later when they met.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't know each other and then they met. I hooked that up. And then they got married.
Good job. They're
Matchmaker.
Yeah, he is.
What can I say?
That's what this guy does.
He's a matchmaker.
But no, so it's cool. But yeah, I mean, it's wild. We got, we met. We fell in love. We got engaged.
How long after you were dating?
It was like 6 months.
So I have you to blame.
Yeah.
I have him to blame.
It was 6 months, man. It happened. It
Set
happened
the tone
really
for
fast.
you.
Yeah.
It happened.
You gotta get it done.
3 years later, well, it took me 3 years.
Yeah. Ellie's like,
Dude,
No, 2 years.
that's
Kevin,
not
what
long
the hell?
enough. That's not long enough.
2 years, and then
No, man, I just
asked
knew.
Ellie. I asked Ellie to marry me after 2 years, and she's like, "Well, you're waiting
Duh.
a really long time." I said, "Well, Sean asked Cheyenne the first date they went on. I can't help
absolutely.
that."
Yeah, like what the fuck? Like that's not
we
normal.
met in February, and we married December 31st.
Okay, so yeah, Ellie had.
If he had his way, time travel, they'd been married in January.
No, we like
Time travel
it was
will be discovered.
It was a
We're
weird
working
thing,
on it.
man. It happened crazy
We're
fast.
working, Kev.
It happened crazy fast, and
awesome.
I proposed on October 8th. I proposed October 8th, and the plan was because we both, after like I proposed, she said yes. It was amazing, and then we both agreed we want a short, quote unquote, engagement, but we were thinking spring-ish.
Okay.
Because
December says nothing like spring.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
In California.
And then
Yeah.
just through like conversations and whatever, it was like, nope, let's do it New Year's Eve.
Nice.
It just happened. So it came together and we had a great time. Like I said, it was basically just like
Cheyenne
it
said,
was a big
tons
party.
of mistakes are made on New Year's Eve. I can make one.
I can do it.
I can make one.
I can make the biggest mistake of my life.
No big
Marry
deal.
this asshole.
No big deal.
No, man. So we're
10 years later.
coming up on 10 years.
She's just in trouble.
We're coming up on 10 years.
Have you ever seen the movie Get Out?
It's working. It's worked out fantastic.
It has.
She's the best person
Cheyenne is
ever.
the best, and
She's
that's
the
why
best.
I'm worried.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
worried.
Because I'm not.
What'd you do?
But she's the best.
What'd you do?
Alcohol.
Did you guys eat
Alcohol.
pizza at your wedding?
No, we
What'd
had
you
a
guys eat?
we had a taco guy.
Nice.
Taco guy.
We had a taco guy.
Tacos are great. Tacos are great.
Do they
You
have-
don't know what that means.
No, do they have
'cause you're
taco
from
guys
here.
out here?
Because I'm from here.
Yeah.
That's
You
fair.
don't-
That's fair, though. That's fair. I'm not even going to hate on you for that. That's fair.
No, it's I
That's fair.
didn't mean it as mean, but yeah,
Yeah.
we got a taco guy.
Taco guys are heaven.
He fucking had a cart and he came off the street.
Oh,
Yeah, it
they're
was
the
a little.
best.
It was a
They
little
really are
more.
the best.
It was a little more.
He
than
stepped
that,
it up
but
a
yeah.
little bit more, but yeah, like
But
he's,
yeah, that's
he's
basically
legit.
what it was. They just had the
He had
trays,
cilantro.
fresh,
Oh,
fresh cilantro.
cilantro.
There you go.
Fresh carne asada,
Yeah.
fresh
You know what you have
fresh
to do
al
for
pastor?
some fucking cilantro around here? You have to ask for it.
Really?
That's the
Yeah.
thing. They don't fucking, dude.
They don't
They
dole
don't even
that
put
out.
that. They don't even put that shit on the fucking counter. Like,
Nope.
they don't even want you to know about it. You
It's
have
in
to
the
ask
back
for it, and
room.
then they'll pull
It's
it
a
out from
secret.
underneath. Dead
They
serious.
like they pretend it doesn't exist out
Hey,
here.
Daryl,
Like, dude,
I'm sorry. What?
I know I'm Caucasian.
Cilantro?
I know I'm Caucasian, but I
Yeah.
know what that shit is.
Yeah.
Okay, my dad has a Vietnamese wife. Okay, they eat that shit too.
They
eat
do.
that. They eat that shit too. Okay, guy.
So
Okay.
So you did not have pizza, but you had tacos.
we had tacos.
Tacos are beautiful.
You know what you know? Those things don't go together though.
Pizza and tacos?
Some people think they do. Like no, not pizza
Wedding
and
and
tacos,
tacos?
but taco pizza. Because you know what?
I make one.
Unpopular opinion of the week.
Here we go.
If it doesn't have red sauce, then it's not a fucking pizza, Kevin. Okay, it's not a real fucking pizza unless it has red sauce.
Okay.
You know what that means? A red sauce.
Okay, so you're talking.
A red sauce.
So you're
Was that
say
good?
it again.
Was that a
Interesting.
good?
I like
Say
this.
it again.
I like
If
that.
it doesn't
Say it
have
again.
red sauce, it's not a fucking pizza. It's a flatbread, okay. That barbecue chicken flatbread that you're eating, that buffalo chicken flatbread that you're eating, that taco fucking flatbread that you're eating, is
I
not a
love
pizza.
it. I love it.
It's not a
You know,
pizza.
I just learned. I
You
just
agree with
learned.
this?
I do.
You agree with this?
There we go.
Because I just
Here we
learned.
go.
Listen, I just learned this past week.
Haha.
Okay.
Let me tell you about my best friend. Yeah. Oh my god, this is my guy.
Anyway, so no, put that up against your face. Come on.
Yeah, come on, dude.
What do we got?
You're not quitting.
Let me
this.
tell you.
All right, all right.
I just learned this week.
Yeah.
A red sauce on a pizza doesn't have meat in it.
Mhm.
If it's got meat in it, it's a gravy. If
There you
you're
go.
putting a meat sauce over spaghetti, that's gravy.
Ooh.
If it's red sauce without meat, that's red sauce.
There you go.
You're absolutely
There you
right.
go. And you know, whenever you go
If
to
if
Webster,
you put
man.
barbecue sauce on a pizza, fuck you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
go fuck yourself.
Exactly.
But barbecue. Listen,
You
you
put-
got one part of it right.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
You put pineapple on a pizza, go fuck yourself.
Yes, Kevin.
You agree with that one?
Yes. Okay. I've
Go.
had it.
Okay.
I've had it before. It's not.
yourself.
It's not like. It's not worse.
I
Than
100% agree with
if
you.
they had red sauce, it's better than barbecue pizza. Still,
I
but
agree.
But I mean, like, it doesn't belong there because what kind of
doesn't.
pizza do I eat? Red sauce and cheese. Red sauce and cheese. That's it.
That's it. Cheese
That's
pizza.
it.
Like
Swear
you're
to God.
fucking 4 years old.
Dude,
you
it
eat
doesn't
cheese
fucking
pizza.
matter how old I am, Sean. Okay,
Jeez.
I eat pizza.
I
Okay,
have one of those Lunchables up there. with pizza.
Google pizza. Google pizza. Oh no, wait! You don't have to because here it
Yeah,
is:
I
a
agree with
dish
it
of
now.
Italian origin consisting of a flat, round base of dough baked with a topping of tomato sauce and cheese.
got it.
Typically with added meat or vegetables. It didn't say fruit.
No, it
It didn't
didn't.
say fruit, and it didn't say barbecue. It didn't say buffalo. It didn't say fucking tacos. Okay. There
Hey,
you go.
bro.
There
Hey,
you go.
bro. Mind teaser, mind bender for you.
You got a brain buster for me?
Tomatoes are fruit, dumbass.
Dude, first of all, that's up in the air, okay? And that's been like a fucking age-old thing. So don't come at me like that, okay? Come correct. Don't come at me like that.
Look. All right. I'm
Then
not going there.
But do you know why it's a
why
fruit?
isn't a
You don't
tomato
even know
like
you
an
don't
apple?
You don't even know why it's a fruit, you nerd. So tell me, why is it a fruit?
I don't give a
It's
shit.
got
Okay,
seeds
here's,
in it.
here's the thing.
You
I'm
help him
gonna
out.
agree.
Don't help him out.
I'm gonna
Help him
agree
out.
with
I
you.
don't know.
I'm gonna agree on the pineapple thing. I'm with you.
And
Fuck
barbecue.
pineapple.
If you
on a
do
pizza.
the pineapple on the pizza,
Dude.
you
You
should
need to leave town.
drink
And then,
drive.
and then like
Yes.
barbecue.
Thank you.
Barbecue
Drink
is both
and
sweet.
Drink and drive.
Barbecue is both sweet and vinegary. It's like a power fucking struggle on this trash ass fucking cardboard. Dude, it's so bad, man.
I agree with you. If you put barbecue sauce on a pizza,
But he's gonna change his mind on buffalo. Here,
you're
listen.
You're probably a
I've seen him eat
sociopath.
buffalo chicken
You're
pizza.
probably a sociopath.
I've seen
if you
him
put
eat it.
barbecue
I've seen
sauce
him
on your
order it,
pizza.
I think.
You don't feel things.
He's a moron.
But here's where we run into an issue,
doesn't know.
gentlemen. Here's where we run into a problem.
pizza.
Here's where we run into a problem.
Buffalo chicken pizza.
Okay,
Here's
go
where we
ahead.
have an issue.
Let's see.
if there's not a bone involved, it doesn't need to be there. It's
My-
not a chicken wing. That's it.
My favorite pizza, actually, I have multiple favorite pizzas.
Wow.
You can't do that.
All
No,
of
you
them.
have to have one.
No.
Invalid.
No.
Opinion
One.
invalid.
No.
One.
Okay. I have a top 3 list of pizzas.
Now we're talking.
Top three.
Well, now we're talking.
Three.
Now
You have to
say
say
your
it like
three.
this. Three.
and and none of them have red sauce on them.
What? Wow.
Dude, you don't fucking push your mic at me. Listen here, guy. Okay.
None of them have red sauce. They all have white sauce. One of them
You got an extra room at your place?
One
for
of
this
them-
guy?
No.
Not your house.
No.
The fucking business for this guy.
For
okay?
a non-red sauce.
One of them,
needs it.
one of them
needs
is
Okay.
one of them is white sauce. Yeah, like a buffalo chicken pizza with a white sauce. The other
Cringeworthy.
one, the other one is
Where'd you get these at?
white sauce with chicken and
Insert
bacon.
insert chain pizza place, Pizza Hut.
Shout out-
Bleachers.
Hey.
You ate this at Bleachers, didn't you?
No, Bleachers had delicious pizza, and it was red sauce pizza.
Yeah, it was red sauce. at
Shout out
Bleachers.
to my white sauce with chicken and bacon. You know who you are. You know what you're talking about.
Oh,
You know what I'm.
hold
You
on,
know
hold
what.
on.
You know what I'm talking about,
Was that
and
from?
you know what you're about.
Was that from Pizza Pirates?
Nope.
And they put a ranch dressing on it
Is that
instead
from
of.
Alfredo's Pizza Palace? Or
Nope.
Pizza by Alfredo?
This is Round Table Pizza, sir. You don't know anything about that because
Oh,
you're
Round
from the
Table is
bullshit
good.
state of Indiana. You don't know about this.
You know what?
Round Table Pizza.
It's good.
If
Round Table
liberal
pizza.
is white sauce pizza, I don't want it.
You don't
Round
believe
Table
me.
Pizza.
Round Table Pizza with
Round Table
their
Pizza
sauce is good.
White sauce with chicken and bacon. You know who you are. I love you all.
No
Thank
bueno.
you.
No bueno.
Alfredo sauce?
Yeah.
It's a white sauce. It's like a creamy garlic sauce, bro.
It
Don't
is.
worry about it.
It's Alfredo sauce.
It's not
No
just
bueno.
no.
Yeah,
It's
no
not
bueno.
Alfredo sauce.
No bueno.
Okay.
Dude, why don't
my
you just
favorite
eat pizza
pizza.
like a fucking normal
Go on.
person?
All right.
The best pizza.
Yeah.
Pepperoni.
Okay.
Jalapenos.
Dude, I'm cool
That's a
with
good
that.
one.
I'm cool
With
with
the
that.
red
That's a good
sauce.
one.
Because here's the thing,
Delicious.
even though for
That's a
me,
great-
I
that's a
order
good
like
one.
I'm dead serious. And people give me shit about it all the time, and that's fine. Like for me, I literally order cheese pizza.
Really?
If it's me, like if I'm
You're
eating
a
by myself,
scrub.
I'm getting a cheese pizza.
You are a scrub.
I love cheese pizza, man. But here's the thing:
Okay.
you get a cheese pizza
Yep.
and it's not good, then why would you ever go back there for anything else?
That's true.
If they can't
Wow.
do cheese pizza right, then what can they do right?
That's fair. It's like a litmus test. That's
you know
fair.
what I mean?
That's fair.
I mean, now
fair.
regardless, I do like cheese pizza.
I do that with Mexican
also-
food. I do cheese enchiladas at
Also-
Mexican place.
Really?
It's my
Yeah, well,
litmus
there you
test.
go,
Yeah,
there you
I'm
go.
not joking.
Oh, that's
There you
kind
go.
of
I
cool.
do it. I'll do it at a
you
Mexican
go.
place. Get me a cheese enchilada. If you don't nail that,
Yeah,
go fuck
you're
yourself.
done.
I'll go
Get
somewhere
the
else.
fuck out of here.
That's good.
Well,
That's
and,
good.
And like, I'll do pepperoni though. Pepperoni's like that's classic
That's
pizza
the standard.
topping.
That's standard.
I feel like that would be the more standard way to do it.
Pepperoni jalapeno is cool. Pepperoni and mushroom is more my jam.
See,
like
I'm not
I love
mushroom.
pepperoni mushroom.
I gotta-
Really,
Yeah.
mushroom is hit or miss for a lot of people.
Listen, let me tell you.
It better be fresh mushrooms.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
okay, I hear you there.
I'm gonna give it.
In Indiana, we pick mushrooms.
Okay,
you know?
I'm gonna
That's
give
what
you
we
a
do.
story about
We
mushroom
hunt
pizza.
them.
Tell me about it.
Mushrooms on pizza. It's gonna probably turn
What
you
kind
off.
of mushrooms?
Well, I don't know, but all I'm gonna say is
Did you get them from a cow? From a fart bag?
no fart bag.
Okay.
But, you know, and I have I told Ellie this? Maybe I have. I don't know. But mushroom pizza, like mushrooms on a pizza, smells kind of like my jizz.
Dude, that is the last thing I thought he was gonna say right there. I literally
Sorry.
had no idea. I thought he was gonna talk about tripping on like
Sorry.
like putting like psychedelic mushrooms on a pizza.
No.
Kevin, how often are you
Smelling
smelling
your jizz. Like seriously.
Oh, I smell my jizz.
Oh, I mean, come on, like, okay, now
I don't-
here's
I
the
don't-
thing.
I don't
I'm not,
make
gonna,
a-
I'm not gonna trash Kevin on this.
I don't make a point.
I'm not
of
gonna, I'm not
smelling
gonna
it,
trash
but you
Kevin on
smell
this.
it.
Like, it's not like I
Okay.
do that, but,
But
like,
it's
I
gonna
know-
happen. I get what
I know
you're
what
saying. It's gonna happen.
I think I know
Yeah.
what jizz smells like. You know what I mean? Just
Mine
from like
smells
it's
like
like in the air.
mushrooms on
It's
a
in the
pizza.
air. You know what I mean? It's in the air.
It is.
Dude.
It smells like mushrooms on a pizza. So
Damn it,
enjoy
this
your
guy's
next
great.
and enjoy your next mushroom.
This is
and
the
pepperoni
greatest
pizza.
episode we've ever had.
It's part of the tasting ritual, right? Swirl it, sniff it, shoot it, right? Is that how it goes, Kevin?
No.
So-
I'm telling you.
I'm not gonna say I'm a jizz connoisseur, but like I can sense different jizzes. You know what I mean? That's all it is. That's all it is.
tone.
That's all it is. I ate a lot of mushrooms that week. My jizz smelled like mushrooms.
Urban jizz.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
This girl I dated years ago, she got this
Mushroom pizza.
pepperoni mushroom pizza. She opens it up and she looks at me and I said,
Is that you?
Exactly. I
Yeah,
said,
that's me.
it smells like my jizz.
That's me, right?
And
God,
she started
dude.
laughing and she goes,
That is
"It
hilarious.
does."
That is
I'm sorry.
hilarious,
Shit.
man.
So next time you eat a mushroom pizza, hey, hello.
I will never eat another
Ruined
one.
for
I will
everyone.
never eat another one. I'm
Ruined
sticking
for
with the
everyone
cheese
for
now.
life.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks, Kev.
I love it.
I love it, dude.
God bless.
Other than that, like I'll do tomato spinach, like a
Ooh,
Greek
bad.
pizza. You know what I
With
mean?
the feta cheese
Yes,
on it? Nice.
yes, and black olives.
That's
Yes.
a good one. That's a good one.
Artichoke
I'm not an olive
hearts,
guy.
weirdly enough, too.
Well,
Yeah.
you guys were
On
talking
the right-
about
on the right
olives
thing.
last week.
Yeah.
and I'm not an olive guy.
You're not an olive guy?
he's-
That's fair.
He's an olive guy.
Is he?
I love olives.
While you may
man.
not be
I
a
love
jizz
them.
connoisseur, you
an olive
are
guy.
an olive connoisseur.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
absolutely,
This
absolutely.
guy goes to olive bars.
Absolutely.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know, and you put them in a
Tips
glass
well.
like this.
He
and
always tips well.
you sniff them.
He always tips well.
Dude, if you give me a good olive, man, $5.
You
No
know,
big deal.
We have a
it's
place.
nothing to a boss.
We have a
$5.
place that opened up in Rancho, where I live, Rancho Cucamonga, and it's
You know,
called,
that's where the classic film Bring It On was filmed.
No. It's not. Isn't that funny?
Rancho Carne.
Yeah,
Rancho Carne Toros. Okay.
Go
Toros. Go Toros. Once again,
I always thought
these aren't
I
spare
thought
fingers.
it was. I thought it was Rancho Cucamonga too, though.
That's where Friday After Next was filmed.
In Rancho
Are you one of
Cucamonga?
those ball players? I play for the Cucamonga Cracker Killers. That's what he says. That's an Ice Cube quote. That's an Ice Cube quote to Michael
magic.
Rappaport. That's what he says.
I
But
love it.
anyway.
continue,
Yeah,
Kev.
continue.
Sorry.
Punch Bowl Social. They opened a restaurant. They have a no. Ellie likes it, but not
Bummer.
me.
No.
But
She
they
doesn't know what
they
she's
have
talking about
They have
anyway.
it. Yeah, she doesn't know shit.
What was the limit on the annulment again?
You
6
gotta
months.
chill out, Kev.
Oh,
Okay,
take it easy.
Chill out a little bit, Kev.
Anyways,
All right. Punch Bowl Social.
They have a Bloody Mary bar.
Ooh,
Olives,
Fantastic
Bacon.
theory.
meat,
Bacon.
yes,
Fantastic
Celery,
in theory.
salami, celery, everything there. I'm not.
Here's what I want to know.
Yeah.
I really do want to know because I've heard of these Bloody Mary bar situations. Are you selecting the ingredients and someone who knows what they're doing is making it happen? Or are you actually responsible for doing it?
You're getting your vodka and you're getting your tomato juice, and then you put whatever you want in it.
That's a disaster.
It is a disaster.
That's a fucking shit show.
A shit show from the get go. But anyways,
Ooh, we're coining that. You heard it
Shit show
first.
from the get-go.
A shit show from. That's what this fucking podcast was.
Exactly.
A
let me
shit
tell
show
you a
from the
story.
get go.
Let me tell you a story.
Okay.
When I
And
was
that's
out at the river-
GIT. Get. Go ahead.
Yeah.
When I was out at the river years ago, I'll never forget. This girl walks
The Pacific River
in. Yeah.
in California.
Yeah. Sorry. Colorado River.
Okay, there we go.
So I have my orange juice and vodka.
There you go.
It's about 7:38 in the
Yeah.
morning because you got to just drink it off.
Absolutely.
That's all you do.
I think they call that a screwdriver.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do, but I call it.
It's an orange vodjuska.
I actually put a little cranberry in it, and I didn't realize I made a madras.
Ah, there you
Boom.
go. Boom.
Madras. Anyway, so
Nailed it.
I'm sitting there, and we're at our neighbor's house, and I'm
Yeah.
drinking it, and I'm trying to get over the night before because it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Been there.
So believe me. One of the girls walks in. Cindy, and she looks at me and she goes, she's drinking a freaking Bloody Mary.
What
There you go.
time? What time in the morning?
7:30, 8 a.m. I don't know. She goes, "What are you drinking?" I said, "I got orange juice, cranberry, and vodka in here." And she goes, "So early?" I said, "Well, what are you drinking?" She goes, "I'm drinking a Bloody Mary." I
Same
said,
spirit, lady.
"You got
Okay, just
vodka.
different.
What's the difference?"
Same
It
thing.
didn't make
And
sense.
honestly, yours is more breakfast
me.
appropriate.
Yeah,
There's
It
orange
was.
juice involved.
That's what I said.
And you said I didn't even brush my teeth yet, so it doesn't taste bad.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It tastes
It
delicious.
tastes good.
It's
Now,
perfect.
well, fast forward
Mhm.
couple. I think it was probably about 3 days because we went out there on a Wednesday.
Okay.
The fire department's in front of her house. Ask me why.
Why,
That
Kevin?
damn
Okay.
bacon for a Bloody Mary.
No, she was drinking, honestly, Red Bull and vodka all day long.
I like
out
that.
on the river.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
No, you have to drink Coors Light on the river,
Oh, okay.
and then when you get back to your house, that's when
Yeah,
you drink.
that's when you
Red Bull
kick it up a
vodka.
notch?
Yeah, you
Okay,
kick it
I
up a
gotcha.
notch.
Mhm.
She's drinking it all day. She actually had a pouch of it already pre-made and pouring it into it.
Okay.
Also, I've done that. But
Okay, so
go on.
Well, anyway, so the fire department's there because the left side of her body went numb. And she's having nosebleeds.
What's happening? Sorry, left side. What's happening on the left side of my body?
Was that from the cocaine?
right, yeah.
Okay.
So
This damn Red Bull.
So I held up. I think I held up my vodka, cranberry, and orange and said, "Cheers."
Yeah. Like kidding me. Oh my,
Come on,
oh my
dude.
god, dude.
That's what
you know,
she's drinking.
You know how filtered my urine is with this cranberry? Okay, and you're over here, you're numb on the right side of your body.
Yeah.
And,
Cranberry
and I'm
juice.
peeing like a champ.
I don't
What do you
have
got
a
your
UTI.
period?
I didn't get a UTI. Yeah, exactly.
Can
I
you
don't
name
have
it?
all,
Yes.
first of all,
Can you name it? Can
Yes.
you name that movie?
Yeah, it starts with a D. Yeah.
Cranberry juice. What do you got? Your period?
What you got? What you on your period?
Die Hard.
No.
Yep. Just Die Hard 2.
Die Hard. Easy. Easy.
No. Come out to the coast. Have a few laughs.
laughs. A few beers.
No, what was it called?
The Departed.
The Departed.
The Departed. All right, so Kevin,
Yes.
now that we know you so well,
We don't even know this guy yet.
we got you.
We've only been on air for like 10 minutes.
That's a pretty
We don't even
damn
know
good
this guy
point.
yet.
Crap.
We've done
Yes, sir.
We've
Yes.
done the
It's been 2 hours.
we've done the miscellaneous bullshit thing. Let's
Over.
get real. Let's get real for a minute.
Yeah. I'm as real as it is. It is.
I'm miserable.
Kevin, what do you want to bullshit about, Kevin?
You got anything to talk about?
The floor is yours.
Well, that's a good topic. And I think I talked to you a little bit about it. Nellie and I actually, about 3 weeks or a month ago, went out and we fed the homeless. It's kind of deep.
You fed the homeless.
Yeah.
Okay, before we get into this topic, feeding the homeless, I'm for.
Yes.
Giving money to the homeless, I'm against.
Oh. No, I like
Wow.
that.
Okay.
Continue.
Okay.
No.
Hey, listen. I want to let it be known where I stand.
I agree with
Yeah,
them
all right.
on that.
All right.
Okay,
You
go
know,
ahead.
absolutely
Yeah,
right.
but go ahead.
But
go
you
ahead.
went to feed the homeless. But what did that look like? What
Well,
did that? What do you
okay,
what do you
so-
mean?
In
you went to feed
California,
the
much
homeless?
different than the Lloyd and
anywhere
Green
else.
River here. Yes.
Anywhere else. So, California is about 13% of the population of the U.S.
Yes.
The homeless population is over
Huge.
25%.
Huge.
So what it looked like to me, and I'll tell you, because I work in a psych hospital, so we see homeless every single day come in through the hospital.
Yeah, absolutely. I understand that.
But you go down to Skid Row and you actually feed the homeless. We went to a place called Midnight Mission, which has been around for maybe about 70, 80 years. And they feed them breakfast, lunch, and dinner Monday through Saturday.
Question real quick. Do they
Yes.
call it Skid Row because of the homeless?
That's interesting.
Because if so, that's very offensive.
That's interesting.
Like,
I
right?
don't know. You're right, though.
So there you go.
I don't know.
For being so tolerant, we
You know,
shouldn't be
Tanner?
so offensive out there.
Tanner, I'm going to be looking that up tonight.
There we go. I like it.
Because
I don't know. Yeah,
I like
that makes sense. I don't know why they call it Skid Row.
Right.
Okay. Because skid's not like a good word.
No, it's not.
it's
skid
not.
mark.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not good.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
That's
but
also
continue.
not
Sorry,
good.
Kev.
So anyways,
Go ahead.
so we go there, and it's a Saturday, which, one of the women we went with, she wanted to go there. She asked us through our church.
Yeah.
It's her birthday to go down and help feed the homeless. And we go to Midnight Mission. Midnight Mission's pretty amazing what they do.
Okay.
They have a women's house and a men's house there. It's huge, 200 beds.
Oh, that is a lot.
And they make them, you have to be, it's bizarre because they sleep out in front of the place first off.
Mm-hmm.
To make sure that you're into it. You want this. You want to get better. You want to make yourself better.
Okay.
So you have to sleep out in front. They have a guard there. They have heating lamps that keep you warm during the winter. But
So they make you prove yourself first.
Yes.
Dude, holy shit. Holy shit. You want in? Sleep outside for fucking 2 weeks.
Yes.
Okay, and then we'll let
But
you
he's
in.
right.
That's crazy.
It blew me away.
How long? Do you know how long it is? Is it?
I want to say it's a month.
Dude.
Okay.
Continue.
So
This guy is so fascinating.
But on the other side of that month is we're gonna take care of you and
we're going to take care of you.
Right,
So,
but
so
we're gonna-
they get you into
I
that.
get it.
It could be fair.
They
Like,
get
it could be
you into it.
very fair.
Because if they
It
just
is.
say gates are open,
You get degenerates.
But
man.
now-
and you don't even have enough room.
yeah,
You
Now
don't
the
even
thing
have
about
enough-
it is,
Yes.
Now the thing about it is that they feed you. They feed anybody who's homeless, Monday through Sunday, Monday through Saturday, breakfast, lunch, dinner, Sunday, breakfast, dinner.
Okay.
So anyway, so we get a tour, and the guy that's giving us the tour has been there for 90 days, and he went through living out in front of the place.
Yeah.
Which again, they have security out there to make
Right.
sure you're okay.
Right.
And once you get inside, that's when they put you on this program. They have, it was a trip. They have a barber shop there. They
Yeah.
have They have a IT classes you could take. So
That's
just
awesome.
all
That
this
is
stuff.
good.
That's awesome.
All this stuff that's going to better yourself.
Well, and that's
Right.
what it should be, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Give a man a fish.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give a man a fish.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
exactly.
Teach a man a fish.
Yeah.
Right.
So, he was saying how 90 days in, this was his job.
Yeah.
Give the tours.
To do the tour. Right.
And they take 3/4 of what you make there, they put it into a savings account.
That's sweet.
So at the
Okay,
end
so-
of a year,
so they earn there too.
yes.
So he's actually
Making
after
money.
you've been there,
Yep.
they offer you a position or
at
some-
the house, either in the kitchen,
Yeah.
doing whatever.
Do they pay? Do you know anything about the wages that they pay?
I'm not sure what the wages
Okay.
they pay are.
It's
I'm
it's
guessing-
probably
It's-
minimum wage.
And it
That's
could,
what
and
I'm
it could be
guessing.
minimum wage, but they might also deduct for housing at that point.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
They
Which is
could.
fair. Which is fair.
So what
I'm
they-
not saying it's not fair. But I'm just saying.
But what they do is they set up an account. So 3/4 of what you earn goes into that account.
That's
so at
awesome.
the end
That's,
of a
that's
year,
awesome.
they get you a job. They set you up with a job.
And you have enough money to be stable to actually get in a place.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And actually, I mean, because what do you need for a job? You need the address. You need all this kind of
Everything.
stuff.
Right.
Absolutely. I mean, because honestly,
That would be
it is like, dude, it's a fact, right? Like, I'm not the most. We already said I'm not the most empathetic towards homeless. Unfortunately, you
either.
know what I mean. I am, but I'm not. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think we're.
No, I
Sean
understand.
told me before we even talked. Like, we're
Yeah.
going to be on the same page about a lot of things. You know what I mean? I'm not the most empathetic. However, I understand. Me and Sean haven't talked about this a lot. I've almost been there. You know what I mean? Like, there was a time in my life where literally I was not the best person. Like, I haven't always been the great fucking guy that sits next to you. You know, right now, Kev. I haven't always been your best friend. You know what I mean? You wouldn't have
Yeah.
liked me a couple of years back. More than a couple, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I wasn't the best. I understand the thing, because the fact is, man, homelessness is a lot closer to people than they think.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay, for example,
I agree
For example,
100%.
you're away from your family right now, right? Like, he's away from his family. Heaven forbid, I'm so sorry for even saying this. Let's say your whole family's gone for whatever reason.
For whatever reason.
Cheyenne leaves you because you're an asshole.
'Cause I'm the worst.
She finally
Yeah.
realizes. Yeah, I'm just saying. Like I said, this is all
She
terrible.
leaves you
A
for
terrible.
Tanner.
Makes sense. All a
100%.
all a
Be a
terrible
logical choice.
All a terrible hypothetical. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But
Getting Sean.
like, think about it, man.
Yeah.
Like, if you lose your job, you're literally one step away from homelessness. Like,
Yeah.
It's true.
It's crazy. So, like, look at it. Like, there are millions of people living on or below the poverty line.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So, like, so
Absolutely.
what happens if they have, let's say they have a car, you know what I mean? Let's say, the fact is, most people that live at that income, I've been there and I've been around a lot of them. Evansville, Indiana, honestly, it's not the most diverse place in the world, but at the same time, it can be kind of diverse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially if you're me.
it is,
and
yeah.
I have a lot of different friends. I can, as you can tell, I can talk to anyone.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean? Like, I can talk to anyone.
Yeah, you talk.
And I talk a lot. I talk a lot.
Kind of like Sean.
Watch last week's episode. That's
why we get along.
I talk a lot. But I can be anywhere. I can be anywhere. I can essentially fit in anywhere. I've noticed things. Most people who make that kind of money, they don't spend it the wisest.
Yeah.
However, even if you did, you really couldn't survive. You're one minor event, realistically, away from
Being homeless.
Oh, I can't do this.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
You're absolutely right.
I mean, my car went out a couple weeks ago. You know what I mean? I told you it was going to be $600 something. If that happened to the average person, guess what? You can't pay rent.
You don't have a
because
yeah,
guess how much my rent is? $600.
Yeah. Or you don't have a car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
then you can't get to work.
Then you can't get to
And then the
work. And
cycle
then you might
starts.
lose your job. Yeah.
And then it's done immediately.
Well, all right. So here's the.
So the interesting thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we go down there, we get the tour, and to me, it's an amazing place, and I could see where I would want to donate to that.
It's got to be
Right.
inspirational.
Say, what is the name again? Tell me again. 'Cause
Midnight Mission.
Midnight Mission.
It's
in
in
where?
LA. It's in LA. It's on San Pedro Street. Now, here's an interesting thing. Anyways, I'm gonna get to that. So Ellie and I are down there, and I'm working the floor to feed.
Yeah.
Now we're fortunate because we're there on a Saturday, and there are a lot of churches in the area that will come out and feed the homeless. They will drive out and feed the homeless.
Yeah.
So we're lucky if we're going to see 75 or 100 people come through this, which we probably saw about 100.
Okay.
One of the things that was amazing to me, though, is Starbucks. donated 5 vans to this place.
Really?
So they could go out and pick up food, bring it back.
Like
and
regularly or just on a whim?
They donated it to them. Yeah. They have 5 huge vans. It says Starbucks donation.
Full of venti frappuccinos.
I looked, but no, it just had food. I was kind of upset.
Dude,
bacon
Starbucks-
Goudas?
We
The
don't.
bacon egg Goudas?
Well, they honestly,
Those are delicious, man.
You know what they had? You know how Starbucks gives the yogurts?
Yeah.
They have that. Tons of those there.
Yeah.
Dude, and I mean, real quick, but we don't have to do the whole thing.
Okay.
Starbucks is legit.
Yeah, they are.
Starbucks is fantastic.
I will say
they,
right
they
now-
have a bad rap.
All
For,
because of red cups, man.
for some shit
You know what I mean? Like what?
Well,
When I saw this,
because
this,
it's like the yuppie.
it was pretty
Yeah.
amazing.
It's like-
pretty amazing.
It's like the yuppie thing, but
Yeah.
no, Starbucks is legit. Like, you know what, Starbucks?
Good for you.
Good for you. Thank you, Starbucks. Anyway, back to what you're saying.
So we're feeding the homeless. Ellie's what was Ellie doing? I don't remember, but I'm on the floor and I'm helping the disabled people because they come up to tables. You want to feed them first. You want to get the tray for them.
Yeah.
And the smart ones, and it's true, the smart ones will bring containers in.
Yeah.
And take extra. Yeah.
And they will ask for more and more trays to bring up and put in there, which I think is amazing.
Mhm.
Perfect, because there's tons of food.
Right.
But then I was shocked at how much wastefulness there was.
Really.
Still.
That we're throwing all this food away because people will
think
take a full tray
yeah.
and they're not they're not eating it.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Really?
Well, it's because at the end of the day, they're still homeless Americans.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? It's not like they're
That's-
homeless Syrian refugees. They're homeless Americans.
You're 100%
And we're entitled
correct.
pieces of shit
Did
sometimes.
you?
We are.
While you were doing
Absolutely.
that, did you run into anyone that was on like a gluten-free diet?
I've never.
I can't do that. Is
No.
there any kale or not?
You know, that's funny you say that because I've never ran into a poor person that was peanut intolerant. or
Yeah, no
gluten-free.
fucking kidding.
Nope.
No fucking.
Anyway,
This
so
gluten really does something to my stomach. I don't know.
those peanuts, no, I'll swell up like
You know the gluten, the stuff that people didn't even really know existed until like 2 months ago on Facebook. Yeah, like that really affects me.
Good story I have. I make homemade enchiladas.
Okay.
And the sauce I make homemade sauce. I put flour in it because
Yeah.
it kind of binds it and it gets it thicker. And
But you don't tell anyone that shit.
hell no, not the girl at work that has a gluten intolerance who
Absolutely.
eats it.
And she felt great after
Oh,
that.
she
She's
thought
never
it-
felt
loves
so
it.
good.
She's like,
She
these are
loves
the
it.
best enchiladas
Yeah.
ever. And I'm all, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what,
Gluten-free
Kelly?
family
You're
recipe.
a fucking moron, okay? You're a moron, Kelly. God, dude.
So, anyways, but I will say this: working in the mental health field,
Mm-hmm.
let's say about 65-70% were mentally ill.
Yeah.
That came through mentally ill. Easy.
That's pretty heartbreaking, honestly.
It is, and we had 2 people. Ellie and I were watching. 2 people fell asleep on their trays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because probably the night before they used meth. Who knows?
Yeah.
Here's the thing, man, and like I don't completely want to pivot, but I will a little bit. You know, the United States, and I can say the United States because I live here, but I think it's probably the world at large. There's we have a huge mental health problem.
It's huge.
And it's like, but
This guy
we're,
knows.
But we're not talking about it.
Yeah,
we're
well,
talking.
absolutely.
We're talking
Well.
about the homeless problem.
Yep.
And we're talking about,
But we're talking about the root.
and we're talking about school shootings.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're
And
talking
school
about the root.
shooters.
Yeah.
And we're talking about, but the root of what? I don't want to say all of it, but like a significant percentage of it, they're mental health problems.
Absolutely. And let me tell you, I went through a training probably about 2006, 2007. It's called the Jason Foundation.
Okay.
We don't back it right now. We back America. I can't even think of the name of it. But anyways, it was about teen suicide.
Yeah.
And right now in America, there are over 100 suicides between the ages of 12 and
It's
24
getting younger and younger. I've seen that.
12 and 24.
a year. Or I'm sorry, a week.
100 suicides.
Over 100. So
Over
now,
100
So now if,
between
if,
12 and 24 a week.
Yeah. So now, if you saw that on the news every Sunday night, we had another 130 suicides this week. What
Right.
would happen? They would look for a resolution,
Right.
but they don't. Because if you were hearing every Sunday night that 130 kids died from some disease,
Anything.
you know for sure they would fix it.
Yeah.
But suicide, mental health is a whole
It's one of those things people just don't want to talk about it.
Absolutely
You know what
not.
I mean? Yeah, and that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate that people don't want to talk about it because, I mean, not always, but most of the time things get fixed by fucking bringing it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Talking about it.
No.
That would be step
fix
one.
Exactly, unless you address it.
Acknowledge
you know
it.
what I mean? And
But
Acknowledge it.
It's a rough thing to do.
that's really unfortunate. And you saying that like the majority of homeless people that you dealt with or whatever were mentally ill or unstable, however you word it, like that is kind of, I mean, I believe it for sure. It's kind of shocking to me at first, but it makes perfect sense. Because once again, like I said at the beginning of this segment, like I'm not the most empathetic towards the homeless. You know what I mean? Because honestly, I know a lot of not homeless people, what I like to call bums, people I went to high school with, you know what I mean? Who like just like those type of people, you know what I mean? Who are literally bums, like every sense of the word. Like, I'm not going to do this, but you're going to give me this. You know what I mean? And it's like the whole law of one person ruins it for everyone. You know what I mean? That definitely happened in my mind. So
no, I agree with you because I'm not very empathetic towards the homeless people. But when you see this, it just it changes your mind, but not completely because there's that
you still see people
few.
like you said wasting food and everything like that. Yeah.
I'm telling you, there's a certain few that like to live like that.
Yeah,
I'm curious. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, I'm
continue.
done.
No, I'm curious. Have you heard about so Malcolm Gladwell? I'm a huge fan. Do you know him at all? He's an author.
Okay.
He's a writer. He's written several books.
The Hobbit?
Yeah, The Hobbit.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. That was
actually
J.R.R. Tolkien.
Yeah, he wrote Harry Potter.
So, but Malcolm Gladwell, he wrote an article for the New Yorker called $1 Million Murray. And it was about a homeless guy that basically it kind of cataloged like all his services, ailments, and everything, and it was basically like they were spending practically $1 million. It was like $1 million a year. They'd spend $1 million on him over the course of several years. But the whole point of the article was there is and again the reason I'm bringing it up is because I'm curious how this is going to play with the whole California thing because I think it's going to change some things. But in general, what it was saying was. Homelessness, quote unquote, the problem of being homeless is for the majority of people who land in that situation, it is a temporary situation. It's like a 6 month or less situation, like you were talking about, because everyone's so close.
You're close.
You lose a job, that thing you were depending on fell through, that person you were depending on fell through, and lo and behold, you find yourself without a place to stay. But overall, it's very short for that person. Now, that doesn't mean overall the number
isn't big
because it's a revolving door type thing. Yeah. But there's a small percentage of people that are basically that live in that indefinitely.
Indefinitely.
But it's a very small, it's like that 80-20 rule type of thing, where 80% of the funds are going to 20% of the people. They're spent, and so his proposal, and there are some states that have, or cities or whatever, that have tested this, of basically, he said the way that they phrased it, the synopsis or bullet point of the whole thing was, it's one of the rare situations where it's cheaper to solve than to try and fix. Yeah. So they would identify these people who is that 20%. Yeah. That's and then they would just take care of them. Yeah. They would
just
set them
buy
up,
them houses and shit like that.
They'd set them up in an apartment.
You'd set them up with housing,
and they would give them a living. They would give them a living wage. They would give them a living wage,
and you would have in-home health. You would have in-home people going out daily, basically.
And you would get them off the street, and you'd get them out of the emergency rooms. That was the big thing. Yeah, because these people were
in the hospital all the time.
Yep, all the time, and the state is paying for it, and they're just spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars because millions. Yeah, it ends up $1 million murder. And so to identify, this guy, that guy, this girl, whoever, and round them up and say, hey, this is what we're gonna do. would save you a ton of money.
It's interesting you say that. And the reason why is because the hospital I work at, I don't want to get boring here, but
No, you're fine.
San Bernardino County.
Yeah,
They've done wonderful things, and one of the things they've done is it's called an Our Best program, and it's basically they will identify people that are high utilizers of hospital or psychiatric, any kind of services, and they will go out to their homes, go out to the streets, wherever they live, to try to engage with them and see what they need. Now, one of the biggest things they found is these people that they go see have co-occurring disorders. And with co-occurring disorders, they're mentally ill and they are using alcohol or drugs. Yeah, that co-occurring disorder. So and the other thing they found is they don't know how to access what's out there.
Right, yeah.
They don't know how to get their medication. They don't know how to get housing.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Like there's stuff available to them, but they don't even know. They need a guide.
Yeah, so San Bernardino County, and I will say they have really stepped up and they've done wonderful things, but it's still, you have those few people, like you said, the 20%, that this is what they know. This is what they like. This is what they want.
Right.
And
you can't even break them out of that cycle.
You can't. You can't. There's no way.
Absolutely. I mean, and like, so kind of drifting a little bit, but it's like, I mean, we're talking about the homeless. Sometimes it's one and the same, not always, but drug addicts.
Oh, yeah.
Same, you know what I mean? Like same kind of principle. Like that's the life that some of these people want to live.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You can argue all day, these people are addicted to the drug. I know the facts, man. Like the thing is, I've been around plenty of them. I went to high school with, like around here, it's a thing. I went to high school with plenty of some of these people just shoot themselves in the foot. Oh, yeah. And like you couldn't help if you wanted to. Right. I mean, and when you do want to, you don't help. Like you don't help. All you're doing is enabling. You know what I mean? To a certain extent.
Right.
Once again, not the same thing as homelessness, but sometimes it's one and the same.
No, you're right. Because and one of the things, we have board and cares out in California. I don't know if you have board and cares out here, room and board, something like that. Well, board and cares, there's one in Pomona. You know Pomona, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I won't say the name, but we were pulling up there. One of my employees and I were going there to drop off food for him, just to say, hey, thank you for taking our patients. Thank you for referring to us. There's drug deals going on outside their gate constantly because Pomona is not a good area. And my thought was, I remember looking at my, we call them CLs. I looked at her and I said, don't ever be here after 2 o'clock. Just don't ever be in this area after 2 o'clock. So it's sad, but that's the life some people want to live.
Fun fact about Pomona. Pomona was supposed to be the original location for Disneyland.
Really?
Yep.
I could see that.
That's where Walt Disney wanted to go, was Pomona. The city of Pomona said, no thank you, Walt Disney.
We'll keep our drugs.
And he said, fine, I'll take my ass down to Anaheim.
We want to be the happiest place on earth. We don't want you here.
We don't want you. We're going to keep the drugs.
That's funny you say Disney, as I went to their university one day.
And
Disney University.
School? Yeah. What's
one
that?
day.
That'd be really interesting.
Customer service.
You learn how to be a princess?
That'd be interesting.
I'm drinking vodka
there you go. You did.
Yeah.
You're the belle of the ball, sir.
The belle of the ball.
Duh.
But what they do for customer service is pretty freaking amazing.
It's outrageous.
It's insane.
They're operating on a different playing field.
Oh.
Next level. It's next level.
Absolutely. One of the things they said is, we took all the trash cans off of Main Street. Took all the trash cans off Main Street, and somebody, when guests would come in, they gave them a piece of candy, and they watched how far they would walk before they threw the wrapper down. 30 feet.
30 feet.
Every 30 feet is a trash can.
Which is why,
they're insane.
Every 30 feet inside Disneyland, there's a trash can. Every 30 feet.
Insane.
From wherever you're standing, 30 feet away from you is a trash can.
Is a trash can.
That's insane.
Yep. But anyway, I don't want to totally change gears.
You got to have money to do that kind of
that is fascinating.
research.
We will do. We're going to talk Disneyland and customer service some other time.
Yeah.
But with the homeless, with the homeless problem in California,
is there a resolution? I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
There's never going to be a resolution.
There won't.
We'll always have homeless people.
But
it's going to be increasing.
Yeah.
But what you share,
population's going up, space is the same. Yeah. It's done.
What you shared with me last night, though, was it's a bigger problem than I think people realize.
Well, in California.
And like you said, but then people realize because they don't advertise the shit.
Well, now it's funny. It's funny you say the advertising because we had a homeless encampment in Ontario, California. And
I.E.?
I.E.
The 909?
The 909 Inland Empire, baby. That's where it's at. That's where I grew up.
I gotcha.
So anyways, Ontario. San Bernardino County did a sweep, basically, of this encampment. And they put patients on, or I shouldn't say patients, people who were crazy, whatever, on 5150s. It's a 3-day hold, 72-hour hold. Sean knows about those.
I know.
He was
all
on.
about
Had plenty of them.
He was on a couple.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think when he was a kid, he was at my hospital.
That's actually how me and Kevin met. But
Yeah. Hey, Sean. So anyways, so one guy comes in from the sweep in Ontario, and he's got a flyer that he's from Oklahoma, and he had a flyer, handwritten flyer, somebody copied, that said, move to Ontario, free this, free that, free whatever. Oh, yeah.
Well, realistically, if you're going to be homeless,
California.
where the fuck else would you move?
I wouldn't go to New York.
I haven't been to California once again.
Oh, it's
but
beautiful.
I've been to Miami, and I'll tell you what, same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not talking about it the same, but there's plenty.
Yeah.
Plenty. Where
I'd
else would you
agree with
move?
that.
Where it
Yeah.
doesn't rain. You know what I mean? Like where you can lay anywhere and you're fine.
it definitely makes sense.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's really interesting, and I'm glad
only
you brought it
26. I
up.
might try that shit.
Well, Ellie and
Give it a shot, man.
be homeless. No.
Some people do it by
No.
choice, maybe. I don't know.
Ellie and I, when we went to the Bahamas, we took the
Well, it
Boat
must
out.
be fucking nice.
well,
Fucking nice.
it was
You know
like-
him. He's
it
a
was
baller,
great.
man.
No.
He's a baller.
Notice Rolex on left wrist.
It's an Apple Watch.
It's
Come
an
on.
Apple.
It's a
You know how much an Apple
Watch?
Watch cost?
it's a Series 1.
$3
billion.
$3 billion.
So anyways, I gotta have my vodka, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So we're
Yeah.
but you can't bring vodka on the boat.
Stupid
Bastards.
laws.
Idiots.
Yeah. Morons.
Morons.
Anyway, so
All
we
right.
stayed in a hotel for a couple of days there, and I had to have my vodka.
Yeah.
So anyways, we bought
Naturally.
waters. We had everything. So
Yeah.
we come back from the Bahamas. We get up. We get to the car. I have all this water, soda, whatever, and some vodka. And I went up to this homeless guy outside of Walmart because Ellie wanted to buy her cigarettes there because they
Sure.
were really cheap because California, they suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not good.
And I didn't take the vodka to him, but I took all these waters and just sodas and stuff. And I said, hey, you want these? No, I don't want those. I'm like, serious?
Dude,
It's going to get really hot today. He goes, no, I want money. And I went, well, I don't got money, but I've got all this water and all the soda for you if you want. Well, I don't want that. I said, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Sure.
Brought it back to the car. Ellie looks at me. He didn't want it. I said, no, he's being a dick.
He's been a dick.
He's being a dick. Yeah, I was shocked. I'm like, come on, dude. It's
Well,
water.
and like just to
Everyone
add,
needs water.
Just to add to that, so my dad, I don't know how many episodes you've watched. If you heard, my dad's a cop.
Oh,
He's a cop in Evansville.
Nice.
Okay, so he's local PD. And there's this guy. There used to be this homeless guy. I was a kid, and I remember seeing this guy, same corner every single day, over by my house, every single day. And then one day, my dad investigated the shit, and he was like, blah blah, like I'm gonna watch the guy. The guy had a car. The guy had a cell phone.
Yeah.
All this shit,
I
man.
love it.
All this shit.
Yeah.
And not, I mean, like he had a Beamer. It wasn't like a brand new Beamer. It was,
Yep.
But
it's
it's
kind of
Beamer.
old, but it was a Beamer. I
Yeah.
don't have a fucking Beamer, and I do
Yeah.
well. I do well for myself. I would never be. I would do 1/5 of what I'm doing right now and never be on the corner.
You're flying that turbo diesel Jeep, man.
Turbo diesel Jeep, dude. I don't have a fucking Beamer, asshole.
Well,
that's funny though because
Yeah.
I've been in
that's a true. I mean, it's a,
I've been in parking lots before where the woman walks up to me with a kid in her hand, asks him for money, and I'm like, I don't got money.
She's like, all right, this is my fucking kid, and she
and
just
then-
throws the
and-
kid.
Well, yeah, this is my kid. No, and then
Prop kid.
I'm walking
prop
out of
kid.
Walmart, and she's getting into a nicer car than me.
I'm
Of
telling,
course.
I'm
Are you
telling you,
freaking
man.
kidding
I'm
me?
telling you.
so.
Yeah,
But I'm glad you brought it up, and obviously we're not going to solve it here. But I think we can take these lessons from it.
Absolutely,
Try and be more.
and pay it forward
Try and be more.
Help out.
Try and be more empathetic.
if you can. Be more
Try and be
empathetic.
more empathetic towards
Yeah.
homeless people because there's a strong chance that there are mental health issues at play,
And an even
also-
stronger chance that could be you next week.
and a,
Oh,
str-
absolutely.
and a strong
Yeah, bitch.
chance that could be you,
Easy.
because it could happen to any of us. But also, but me, yes,
You.
can happen to
You.
me.
You.
Me specifically.
You.
But, and auger in.
Auger in.
Shout
Stagger in.
out Ironton, Ohio. Auger in, stagger out. But also, don't give them money.
Yeah.
Because that's enabling.
Food or drink, not
Food or drink.
Food or drink,
alcohol.
Not alcohol.
or step into a place like, say it again. Where was it?
Midnight Mission.
Midnight Mission. Sounds like
Amazing
a cool
place.
Sounds like an amazing place.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, Kevin's got so many stories.
Kevin's got so many
No,
stories.
Kevin, you
too
got a
many.
story for us. Tell us a story.
We kept it. I'm not gonna lie. That was we got heavy for a minute.
Yeah.
Heavy for a minute.
Sorry
We're
about
keep-
that,
we're
you
keeping
guys.
it light, though.
No, it's good.
Okay.
It was good, but
Dude,
it's
that
definitely
stuff
time to
needs
lighten
said.
it up.
Yeah, lighten it up a little bit. Drunk tales.
Drunk tales.
They don't come in a jar.
Woo.
Drunk tales come from who you are.
Okay, all
You
right.
like that?
That wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
I like
wasn't
it.
There's
bad.
an old show that
Yeah.
came on whenever I was a kid. It's
Yeah.
called. It was on Disney. It's called Bug Juice, and it was all about these kids like going to like a teen camp, like a fucking like I don't know. You know what I mean?
Sounds
like,
made
but
up.
it was like a real life like it was like reality TV.
It's reality TV.
You know what I mean? It was on
Okay.
Disney, and like you go to this camp, and it's
Yeah.
called Bug Juice. Bug Juice. It doesn't come in a jar.
Okay,
That was honestly a listener suggestion.
really.
Swear to God.
Who was in it?
No
Bug
one.
juice?
Okay.
Yeah, no
one.
one.
No
No
one.
one.
No
gives a
one.
shit about that
No
show.
one. Honestly, I
But-
didn't even like the show, but I knew
But
what
we
it
could
was.
steal that song, and no one
Drunk
would
tales, they don't come in
They
a
would
jar.
care.
Drunk tales come from who you
Who you
are.
are.
Wow.
Kevin.
So,
Wow.
Kevin,
Kevin.
So
you know,
many.
Kevin
So many.
Nealon. Tell us
My
about
understanding is-
episode 4, season 2, Weeds.
my understanding, Kevin, is that you have a drunk tale to lay on us,
Yeah, I've got a couple.
and I want to hear it.
I've got to figure out which one to tell you.
Pick
I mean,
your
not
best.
that-
Pick
Pick your best drunk tale.
Pick your best. Or actually, no, you can save your best for the next time you're on the show. It doesn't matter. Just
True.
pick one.
Yeah, because you're coming back. We know that
Yeah,
for sure.
Oh, I'll be back.
Whenever Sean leaves, you'll be back.
Now, do we want a drunk tale? Do we want a?
Drunk tale. What was the second thing you were going to say?
Well, you know,
I don't know.
the marijuana tale. All right, drink. You know,
No.
no.
Hey, man.
I mean, I'm fine with it.
That
Honestly,
was a bad one.
I'm
that
fine-
was bad. I
I'm
won't tell
fine with
that.
whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
honestly,
dude,
if
hey,
you have
man.
a tale about the
Drunk
time,
tale.
if you have a tale
Look,
about the
I'm
time
not
you
gonna
did cocaine in a hotel room, you know, I literally, I would not be more intrigued.
We're not for
it wasn't-
censorship
It
here.
wasn't cocaine. It was meth. But
Well,
okay.
Please,
We're not
Speak
for
up.
censorship. We're for freedom of speech.
No, I think-
tell the story you want to tell, man.
I think the drunk tale would be when I went to a fraternity party. And let me tell
Okay,
you-
let's hear it.
All right, so Kevin's about to lay a drunk tale on us.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, Kevin went to a frat party.
All right, Kevin, the floor is yours. Give us your drunk
Well, you
tale.
know,
Drunk tales.
best I can recall. I'm telling you, it was pretty bad. I remember going there. It was right down the street from where I worked. It was Yorba Hills Hospital.
And this is in California. Once again,
yeah,
set the
Yorba Linda, California is right down the street from where I worked at Yorba Hills Hospital on Rose and Imperial Highway. No,
Okay,
sorry, Rose and Baston Cherry, right off Imperial Highway.
gotcha.
And Sigma Alpha Epsilon
Mm-hmm.
had a house right down the street. So I can remember going there during the day on my break with one of the guys I worked with, and he was in the fraternity. They were digging a big pit for the pig.
For the bodies.
Okay, I was thinking the same thing. Okay,
For the pig.
For the stripper bodies. Got it. Okay.
No, the pig. And this comes back
Kevin,
later down.
I'm sure they wouldn't appreciate being called pigs.
Well, there were a couple of those, but you know, it was pig. I think I woke up with one.
All
I'm
right.
not sure.
that was the
Anyways,
Five Moose
So
sorority.
you go to a frat house and they're digging a pit.
and they were cows, not pigs.
They're digging a
They're
pit.
digging a pit.
Continue.
And they're getting ready. You know, they're putting all the coals in there and all that. Whatever. So we finally end up at the party, and I can remember not a whole lot, you guys,
Yeah, I
because
mean,
I
like
was
you do.
drunk.
Yeah,
But I remember, you know, them pulling the pig out, and it was mayhem. Believe me, women everywhere, just everywhere. It was just crazy. And I can remember at one point eating chunks of the pig.
that's the worst way to describe eating food. I was eating chunks of that shit.
It was chunks.
Chunks of it.
Like, what do you mean by chunks?
By the
I eat
handful.
chunks.
By the handful.
I think at one point I was with this girl. I don't know.
Sure.
It was just, you know, I was drunk. But
There's
anyway,
nothing. There's
what
nothing
were you
more.
drinking? What were you drinking?
At that time, it was whiskey. It was Jack Daniels.
That's
We
a
had a
good
bottle
one.
of Jack Daniels.
There's like
yeah.
nothing more
You
liberating.
had a bottle?
My
toting it
friend
around?
and I took a bottle there. We had that.
okay.
Then I was also mixing. And don't do this, kids. No, don't do this at home.
Prescription medication.
Well, that's given. But,
That's obvious.
no, tequila and whiskey. Not
Oh,
a good,
God,
not a
oh,
good
yes.
mix.
Yeah. You don't do that.
But I was younger.
Yeah.
What was it? Were you trying to commit suicide?
Well,
This is a couple weeks ago. He was good.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's last
good.
month. What are
Yeah.
you talking? Don't tell her. Don't tell her.
He was fresh off a cleanse.
Don't tell Ellie about this.
Real quick, what?
anyways.
Give me a year on this.
Okay.
Approximate year.
Hold on. Let's
Just
go
for
back.
kicks.
For shits
Dude
and
ripped,
giggles.
he ripped his own bacon off a fucking pig.
Vintage. Vintage drunk tale.
It was 1992.
Ooh.
Dude, that's the year I was born.
Grunge.
That's
How insane is that, right?
Grunge
That's the
drunk
year I was
tale.
born,
It's
man.
very grunge. Yes.
All right.
Dude,
So you
I
guys
was
are-
probably there.
I think I was wearing a flannel at the time.
You were
I was
That
wearing a
same
flannel
shirt.
now.
That same
You were
shirt.
definitely conceived at that party,
Yeah,
no doubt.
absolutely.
All right.
Instead of
Son,
wearing the
wait a
flannel, you had
minute.
it tied around your waist.
Yeah. Is this your dad?
Son.
Hold
That's
on.
why. That's why you hit it off.
That's why
you hit it off.
That's why you have
Holy
this connection.
shit.
All right. So
So-
you guys are rocking out to Kurt Cobain.
Oh, whatever it was. I don't remember.
all just.
Anyways, so I can remember at one point we were right next to the house.
Yep.
Was this church?
Okay.
It's-
Perfect.
It's awesome.
Church next to frat house. Fantastic
Right
planning.
next to it.
City planners
So many
loved
laws
it.
broken.
Let me tell you. After this party, there wasn't a frat house there anymore.
There you go.
That's the
Kicked off
truth.
campus immediately.
But it's Sigma Alpha Epsilon, and I didn't go in for the fraternities.
Yeah. Good for you, man.
But I went there because
Me neither. But you go there for the
Solidarity,
party
yeah.
sometimes.
Because of the
That's where the
ladies.
women went.
The ladies.
the
yeah.
ladies.
The
Yeah.
women want to hang out with
The
the
ladies.
creeps.
The ladies.
And I
So you go hang out with the creeps too.
So I do remember at one point there was some guy. He was funnier than shit.
Mhm.
We were all drunk, and he was telling us how he could jump over this wall. That
Sounds
was maybe
good.
about 3 or 4 feet.
A baby wall.
Sounds
A
like
baby
something I
wall,
would
huh?
do.
A baby wall.
That is you.
It is
you know,
me.
and the wall is what separated the church
From
and
the frat
fraternity
house. Gotcha.
So this guy goes running to jump this wall, and his feet catch on it.
All right.
He breaks both arms.
Ooh.
Oh, they had to
Holy
rush.
shit.
They had to take him to the. No, it's a funny story.
Oh.
Laugh, guys.
Dude broke both his arms. Fucking noob.
They ended up taking him to Placentia Linda Hospital, which is right there in Yorba
Right.
Linda. But anyways, fast forward, we're back in the party laughing because it's fucking hilarious. Yeah, this is
This
fucking
moron broke both his arms.
hilarious. Well, yeah, he said he could jump the wall. He couldn't.
there were-
Obvious.
I would have cleared the wall.
So again, I
can
hooked
jump,
up- I remember hooking up with one girl. Then one part of the night, I woke up and I was wedged between. No lie.
Okay.
I was wedged between the curb and a tire, a car.
This is after he hooked up with the chick.
No, I'm
Inside.
serious.
In the master bedroom?
No,
Dude, was the chick
outside.
was the chick the tire?
No, I don't remember.
Is this a euphemism?
No,
This is a metaphor.
there's no euphemism, no metaphor.
Was it
This is
just a round lady?
A literal curb and a literal tire.
She's actually very attractive.
She was very attractive.
Very.
And, and so you wait. All right. So
I
you
blacked
hook,
out.
You hook up with this-
Basically, I blacked out.
You're you're having some type of encounter with this woman.
Yeah.
And then you black out.
Yes.
And then you wake up.
Yes.
And you're
And my friend
on
is,
the street.
My friend is telling me, "Get up,
Get up."
And I'm thinking,
And you can't do it. Isn't that the
and
worst?
I'm
Isn't that
thinking,
the worst?
I'm thinking, how the fuck did
Yeah.
I get between a
Yeah,
tire
absolutely.
and this curb?
Yeah. And then you're thinking, like, how the fuck will I ever be able to get up? Like, I can't move.
I can't get up. I'm never getting up.
So
That's the
anyways,
worst feeling ever.
So, after everything's said and done,
Yeah.
I'm driving home. Listen,
This dude is
Natural
part of the
progression.
group. This dude is
Natural
part of the
progression.
group.
Well,
This
I'm
guy
driving- it's early
fucking
morning
awesome.
now.
Well, you're good. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Driving
sober.
home.
Dude,
Slept
you're
it off in the
100%
street.
sober.
I'm driving home,
Like a soldier.
and I'm thinking,
Jeez.
I got to get home.
Yeah.
I'm done.
You're responsible.
And I got keys.
I'm not that responsible, but I got to get home.
Yeah.
And they closed the 15 freeway down. I have to go all the way back, freaking down to the 57. I mean,
Right.
it's a long drive.
It's a move. Yeah.
And I'm thinking,
you.
motherfucker, you got to be kidding me.
Right.
And I finally got home.
Mhm.
And I went to bed, and I remember I actually went to the bathroom before I went to bed because my mom is like, "Where have you been all night?" Yelling at me, blah blah blah. 'Cause that's where I was living at the time.
Nagging.
Nagger.
Yeah.
Moms.
And I start to pee, and I smell the pork, the pig.
Oh shit!
And what do? I lose it.
Throw
right
up
my
while you're
God.
peeing.
That
Dude,
was it.
You're peeing
Yeah.
and you
Hold
start
on,
throwing
hold
up
on.
while you're
Yes.
peeing?
Yes.
Okay, I've had
Is
it come
that
out. I've had it come out the
physically possible?
bottom. Okay, like you can,
Yeah.
you can pee. You can
It
1 and
was
2 at the
bad.
same time.
Yeah.
You can't 3 and 1 at the same time.
No, I was wanting, and I threw up. Swear
That's
to God.
insane,
Because
dude.
I got the whiff from I don't know what.
Yeah.
And then
The
when
chunks.
when
The
I-
chunks of pork. The handfuls of pork
when
that
I
you were consuming.
when I went back to work that following, I don't know. One of the
4 days later,
one
when
of
you
the
made it back to work.
one of the girls there was paying special attention to me, and I think that's who I hooked up with. I'm not
Ooh,
positive.
there you go. There you go. She kept giving you the eye.
She's like, "Remember," and I'm like,
No,
Remember.
No, not
Shit.
at all.
Nothing.
That is hilarious,
Nothing.
man.
That's a
Nothing but the
drug tail.
curb and the,
That is
and the
hilarious.
tire.
"Oh,
That
that's
is
a drug tail."
That is hilarious.
I've got several
That's
drug
a
tails.
That is
that's a
hilarious.
drunk that
That's a blackout tail.
That's a blackout tail.
that is a drunk tail.
Ugh.
That is the drunk tail of Kevin
Nealon.
Kevin Nealon.
Nolan.
Kevin Nolan.
Next time you can tell us that time you hooked up with Nancy Botwin on the set of Weeds.
Oh hell yeah!
yeah,
Ke-
tell
It
us
was
about
beautiful.
Kevin Nolan and the curb and the tire. So that's a beautiful drunk
It.
tail.
And the non-existent woman
Yeah,
And I think you-
there was a woman because she was staring at me when I got to work.
because you
Couple
tried
days
to hit
later.
on her and
Yeah,
it didn't
probably,
work. And it didn't
probably.
work.
And I appreciate the drunk tail.
Oh sure.
Dude,
I
you
certainly
know what I
appreciate
appreciate more than the drunk tail?
You appreciate this man to your left?
Period.
Thank you.
Period.
Thank
No
you.
doubt. Settle
Period.
down.
I like
Jeez.
that.
Period.
I'll tell you what, you guys. Thank you for having me on. This was
Man,
dude, this
no,
was
has been
seriously,
fantastic.
fun.
Seriously, I'm gonna shake your hand again later, but thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Seriously.
thank you for coming
Thank you.
on.
It was
Thank
awesome.
you.
It was awesome meeting you, man.
Same
It was
here.
awesome. You
This is
honestly,
fantastic.
and the thing is, something that I'm huge on is just perspective. Period. And you get that by talking to other people, you know, who live different walks of life than you. That is awesome, man. Thank you
Thank you.
seriously for everything you contributed
No.
tonight. It is. Sorry, guys. It's the best
Okay.
episode we've ever had.
Well, thank you.
It's definitely the best episode we've
Well,
ever
next
had.
time I'm on, I want to talk about Denver International Airport.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a good
a good
conspiracy,
teaser.
boys.
Oh shit.
That's a good teaser. Shit.
The Denver International Airport. I will
Alright.
Google tonight.
Do it.
Don't
worry.
Please do it.
Don't worry.
All right.
The moon is hollow, folks.
Well, you'll definitely be on the
You guys
show
are
again.
awesome.
There's no
you were
question
so
about
awesome,
that.
Kev. Thank you.
We're
Man.
definitely
Thank
going to
you.
do this again.
Yeah, that's right. I call him Kev. We're friends.
You
Yes.
guys are friends.
We're friends.
Yes. Absolutely.
Sounds like you're taking over my spot on the show,
No,
which
no,
is
no,
okay.
no.
It was
No.
too easy.
That's okay.
You made it too easy.
You're better than me anyway.
Nope. Not even close. Sean's much better.
If we could have
looking
him on
than
every
me.
week, we would. He's
Oh,
awesome. You're
I would
awesome.
be
There's no
here
question
You're
about
awesome,
that.
man. You're
Thank
awesome.
you.
We appreciate
There's no
you.
question
I
about
appreciate
that.
that.
Anytime you want to hang out in the Midwest
I'm
and
here.
you want to drive through Kentucky and come
Oh.
to Indiana,
I'll do it.
Evansville, I don't want to give my address out on air, but
I'll do it.
you're welcome. You're
Absolutely.
welcome. I got a spare bedroom.
Thank you guys for tuning in. If you're still with us,
You're welcome.
You better be.
Reminder, check us out on Instagram at MBPod and on Twitter at Podcast Bullshit. Send us your questions. Send us your feedback. We'd love to hear from you.
Please do. And don't
we
forget.
would love to engage
Don't
with you.
forget. We need some questions.
We need some questions. We have our pharmacist coming on in a couple weeks.
Drugs.
We're going to talk about drugs. That's right.
Drugs.
Send us your
Nothing wrong with
questions.
Nothing.
And we'll get those answered. And that's about all we have. So I think Tanner's about to take us out. Tanner?
Yeah, absolutely. You a sports guy, Kev?
Yep.
Sweet, man.
Absolutely.
Ability is what you're capable of doing. Motivation determines what you do. But attitude, that determines whether or not you get laid by these strippers, kids. Rick Pitino. I mean, he's putting up the money. You know, how you act and how you respond determines whether you get laid or not. You know, who knows?
God bless.
Who knows?
God bless.
All right, everyone, thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
Good night, guys.
Thank you.
Good
everybody.
night. Oh my gosh.
Crushed it.